texture's important in food Here.
All over my watch. Oh, my ring and my watch. What is this stuff here? God, give me something to wipe it off. What is this stuff here?
Goulash.
Goulash?
Yeah.
Gosh, looks like sacrete. Look at that. That's terrible.
Dear.
Give me something to wipe this off. All right, let's look under the...
in your mouth. Here, taste.
No, I don't want to taste that.
There, isn't that good?
God, that's terrible.
Right here. Look in here for Minneapolis. This is even better.
You're going to serve those? Look at that falsy soup. Floating around on top like that. That's foam rubber really floats in boiling water.
Come on.
We're going to look in your pots. Do you mind?
Feel free.
I can smell it cooking already here. You just keep on working on your whatevers.
Okay.
All right, don't let us disturb you here. All right, you guys, Minneapolis school today. You guys are having, you're having chow mein over noodles and some rice. Orange juice, sweetie roll, and some world-famous Minneapolis fruit sauce today. I know you're going to...
I wouldn't feed that joke to my dog.
I can't help it. Jeez.
Hey, what is today, Thursday?
Yeah.
In Oka, Hennepin County area, kids are having turkey,
Yeah.
potatoes, salad, roll, and dessert. Sounds pretty mediocre to me.
Hey, let me tell you guys, in Bloomington, you're going to have it today, lasagna. It's going to be nice. You're going to love it. Lasagna. And some garlic rolls in there, too. There's going to be no kissing in English class today, I tell you. Garlic rolls, coleslaw, and a fruit cup. I used to wear those in phys ed. Time out here.
In Burnsville, or is it Bloomington? Yeah, Burnsville. Taco, one taco, whole wheat bread, fruit cup, and a butterscotch brownie, though.
Hey, butterscotch. Good for you. Pour me some of that, will you, Betty?
There, Jim.
Thank you, dear. All right, hold it. In Eden Prairie, Eden Prairie today, a very simple, however nutritious menu for you guys. Eden Prairie schools are having pizza, lettuce salad, and just one cookie. That's all you guys get today, but that ain't too bad, huh?
Oh, jeez. In Fridley, tomato soup. I think, right?
Yeah, that's tomato soup.
Tomato soup, ham salad, cheese stick, jello with fruit, and one brownie.
One brownie for you guys.
You like brownies?
Hold it. Jeez. In Richfield schools today, you guys are having a hamburger on your buns. You'll love it. Cheese apple half. Wonder what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something new. We've never had this before. You guys in Richfield are trying it out for the first time today. Molasses crinkle. Sounds like something an old person wears. Hold it, you guys.
In Rosemont today, chicken and gravy over potato, green beans.
It's a live chicken, though.
And one slice of pumpkin pie.
Just one slice. I don't care. Gotta have it again.
Shut your mouth and eat it.
In St. Louis Park today, you guys in St. Louis Park are having egg salad on coney bun. Who's Coney?
I don't know.
Egg salad on coney bun. Looks like a definite take the brown bag to school day today.
Oy.
Egg salad on coney bun, French fries, a carrot stick, and apple crisp with topping. You guys don't mind that, do you?
My favorite joke.
In South St. Paul,
Yeah,
pizza, carrot, and celery sticks,
both of them there.
apple quarter,
All right, everybody to the apple quarters.
and a peanut butter cookie.
One cookie is all you in Robbinsdale, Independent School District 281 today. Irene and Millie, the cooks over there, say you guys are having today oven-fried chicken. All right. Cranberry sauce.
Fry it in an oven.
Yeah, whipped potatoes. Kinky. Whip my potatoes. Broccoli and bread and some orange wedges for you guys.
Oh, steak. But over in Invergrove Heights, where the kids are much more mature over there, They are having turkey patty in Invergrove Heights, mashed potatoes with gravy, cranberries, bread and butter, and, of course, some juice.
Juice for you.
What do you think, kid?
I like it. It's good for you. Hold it. Jeez, kids are really bad today. Well, I guess that about wraps things up. St. Paul Schools, send us your menu, you guys. You want us to read it. We didn't get your menu this week or last week either. So send the menu over here, you bozos. I guess that about wraps it up there, Betty. Bohunks! Bohunks?
Yeah.
Irma, you're just not the best mood today, are you?
I'm ready.
You're ready, huh?
Yeah.
Just keep working on it. You guys got kids coming in here in about 4 or 5 hours. They're going to be rolling right in here.
So behave, Irma.
Yeah, everybody behave. Besides that, we're on radio right now, thrilling millions. We're going to play your song for you because it's people are calling and requesting this every day now. And
That's embarrassing.
the school lunch. No, it's good. They think it's you guys in the background.
Jerry.
Play for you. So I tell you, we'll see you guys tomorrow, eh?
Who wants to dance? Not too fast. I ain't gonna laugh.
I don't want to dance today.
Come on,
No, I don't want to dance. I got to get out of here. Give me a hand.
Come on now.
Irma, will you give me a hand with the door here. Here we go.
Let's get out of here. Without ever having seen the answer or the ding-a-ling on the telephone. Yes, it is he.
Right, most best.
And he alone who can summon the spirit of knowledge and wisdom at his every command. And it is he and he alone who will astound and amaze us all again and again and again and again with unbelievable feats of mysticism and true wonder. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here's Saint Swami.
Have to open the door.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on in, Saint. I'm sorry. Gosh,
Thank you so much.
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You American newsman.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Let's chant together the mantra Om.
Om.
Thank you so much for that mediocre introduction, Camel Breath. And now, without further ado, let's go to the telephone immediately and find out what peon, what mere mortal is on the phone with St. Swami this morning here. And good morning. Who's on the phone with St. Swami? Who's this?
Mike.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good. Mike, where do you live?
St. Louis Park.
St. Louis Park. St. Swami could have told you that, Mike. Mike, now, you understand that St. Swami is the man who will give you the question. The question, Mike, to go with any answer you may have.
Right.
All right, now you and I have never spoken before, have we, Mike?
No, I don't.
We're not seeing each other on the side. You haven't given me a ring or anything.
Well, you haven't called me.
St. Swami will handle the jokes if you don't mind, Mike. Mike. Bearing in mind that St. Swami will give you the question to go with any answer, Mike, let's get it together here. Now then, Mike, I'm turning towards Mecca. I'm putting my hands up to my forehead. And I'm reciting the mystic mantra. Can you say it with me, Mike? Om.
Om.
Can you say Om?
Om.
Oh. That's for me. Mike, go ahead and give St. Swami. Give St. Swami, without further ado, your answer, and I will give you the question. What is your answer, Mike?
Superfly, Claudine, and Shaft.
Superfly, Claudine, and Shaft. That is your answer. The question. Superfly, Claudine, and Shaft. The question, Mike. Name 2 black films and what Nixon gave the country. Oh, they're booing. Let's get out of here. Not nice to boo St. Swami. Just for that, I will leave you with the ancient Egyptian curse this morning. May a crazed Arab carpenter board up your sister. Let's go.
Midnight Movies presents the greatest superstar concert in rock and roll history, the concert for Bangladesh. This Friday and Saturday night at midnight, you'll relive all the excitement and glamour at the historic Madison Square Garden event. You'll hear people like Bob Dylan, Eric Clapton, Leon Russell, and of course George Harrison. A rainbow of stars on stage for the most super concert ever, the concert for Bangladesh, the greatest rock and roll film that thrilled thousands of people. The concert for Bangladesh. This Friday and Saturday night, midnight, the Strand Theater in downtown St. Paul. The concert for Bangladesh. Midnight movie is still only $1.50. Now showing at the Strand Theater in downtown St. Paul, it's Cecil B. DeMille's classic epic, The 10 Commandments, starring Charlton Heston and Yul Brynner. The 10 Commandments is the greatest epic ever produced for the screen. The 10 Commandments, now showing at the Strand Theater in downtown St. Paul. All seats only $1.50. Rated G.
Oh, music, if you don't mind. Oh, wait. It's a good day for washing your shorts, and it's a good day for reading the sports. It's sports time. Sports from the big city. Sports from around the world. Sports. Sports time.
I'm ready.
Sports. Wait a minute. You're in one channel here. I got a thing. There we go.
No.
Wait a minute.
Me.
Wait a second. You're still in one channel here. Something.
Well, let me read some scores while you
Pound on the board there for a second. Pound on yours. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Fixed it.
Yeah.
For this, we went to 3 years of college.
Yes.
Yeah. Learn how to pound on the board. But sports.
26 minutes before 8. Be careful driving out there. It's a demolition derby. That's our first sports story. 15 above right now. It was a tough battle at Met's Sports Center last night. The North Stars lost at 6-5 to the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Stars were blanked in the first period, 3-0. The Stars scored 4 goals in the second period. Got another from Bill Goldsworthy, who has just returned to the lineup in the third, but couldn't quite make it. Oh no, the Stars' next game Saturday when they host Washington.
Excuse me, mister.
Yeah.
You gonna have any basketball
I'll have a
scores?
couple.
Basketball
A couple,
scores?
yes.
All right, I'll listen to your station and I'll wait
All
over
right.
here.
Fighting Saints got paid yesterday. Big news for them before they left for San Diego to play the Mariners. They'll play them tonight. The players received 2-week payroll check valued at $140,000. That's for all of them. However, they still did not get their checks for a pay period in December. Saints president Wayne Belisle says a deal to help the club financially will be pulled through by February 1st. Captain of the Minnesota North Stars, Billy Goldsworthy, has been named to the Campbell Conference team for the National Hockey League All-Star Game next Tuesday night in Philadelphia. Nation's top dog team drivers from Maine to North Pole, Alaska, with about 1,700 Huskies will compete in the All-American sled dog races Saturday and Sunday near Ely, Minnesota. The dog teams will race over a 16.5-mile snow-covered trail for prize money totaling $7,300. The Ely races are the top sled dog attraction in the 48 contiguous states. Which reminds me, you know how it all started?
What?
It started with a walleye fisherman. Really, he was trying to sneak up on some spawners. See, walleyes? But the muskies down there kept telling them this guy was coming. You know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, "Hush, you muskies." You get it?
Hush, you
muskies. Yeah.
That's right.
Highland Park in high school hockey last night beat Monroe 15-1. Murray 10, Central nothing. Marshall U took Golden Valley 4-3. St. Paul Harding over Washington 4-2. In community college basketball, Rochester 81, Austin 40, Metropolitan 77, and Oka Ramsey 73. Inver Hills took Lakewood 63-40. Normandale over Golden Valley 80-65. Worthington beat University of Minnesota Waseca 87-52. In college hockey, quiet. Yeah. Gustavus beat Beaudoin 6-2. Masabi Community 8, Anoka Ramsey 7. More college basketball. St. Mary's 59, McAllister 57. One high school basketball game. De La Salle over St. Thomas 72-64.
My mama said,
That's the end of the basketball score.
That's all?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to have a whole bunch of them.
No.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'm going to take my color TV and go home.
Stifle yourself, meathead. Is Broadway Joe Namath ready to pull up stakes in New York and establish permanent residence in Los Angeles, you ask? Namath recently told the Los Angeles Times he's serious about playing the remainder of his pro football career with the LA Rams. There are strong rumors, in fact, that the New York Jets, already in the rebuilding process, don't want Namath back next season. Then again, the aging quarterback with the gimpy knees may not be welcome in L.A. either. Rams owner Carol Rosenblum told the Times, "We're always interested in any player who might help us win, but I don't know if Namath can." If all else fails, though, perhaps Namath says he could make ends meet on residuals from his pantyhose commercials or finish the song Anne Margaret wrote for him,
What's that?
entitled, "I wanted to be true to you, but I had Russian hands and Roman feet." Dumb. Dumb,
Russian
dum, dum.
hands and Roman feet.
Yeah.
Did you say Russian?
Russian.
Russian?
Hurry, buddy, she wore the Cossack blouse. She dances madly all around my house. In the morning they will find me there. She even wears her Russian boots in bed. U100 weather, traveler's advisory today. Be careful. Snow accumulating 1 to 3 inches before ending early tonight. Partial clearing late tonight. Clear to partly cloudy tomorrow. High today mid-20s. Low tonight about 5 above. And a high tomorrow near 18. 15 now, lots of snow. Be careful. Michael J. with Jerry St. James.
This really isn't in sports, but I noticed it was on the back of the sports page in last night's Minneapolis paper there.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I just see a couple of doctors in France have crossed a couple of people.
Uh-oh.
You know, I mean, they've done mating experiments and stuff.
Ooh.
It's very interesting what they've done this time. What they've done here is they've crossed a Polak with a Jew.
Oh, be careful.
Nothing wrong.
What'd they get?
Well, they got a janitor,
Oh.
but he owned the building.
U100 and Jeff Brother Robbins with the world famous Boogie Check. Next. We were going to have a special debut performance of the U100 Boogie Check marching band and kazoo ensemble tonight, a worldwide premiere exclusive, but it got held up in production at the printers in Chicago where they make all the gold records there. So we'll expect it sometime next week. Gonna be a killer, I'm sure. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Got a super great for you. Joke for you.
All right, man.
You.
Yeah. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hey, hello.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's Kurt.
Yeah, that's nice. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
All right, Jeff, I got a joke for you.
All right.
Okay, this guy, he was in bed with his wife, doing the regular thing in bed, and anyways, there was a wild party going on upstairs, so they knocked the chandelier from the roof. They knocked the chandelier down onto his back. Anyways, so his wife got out of bed, and she called the hospital. They sent over an ambulance, and the people from the ambulance came into his house and said, "Hey, man, you just must feel terrible that chandelier falling in the small of your back." He said, "No, actually, I feel quite good. A couple minutes earlier, it would have landed on my head, and if that's not a joke, Jerry Wall is."
U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hey, man, I've got the #1 knock-knock joke for you.
All right.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Joette.
What?
Joette.
Joette who? U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Jeffy.
U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Yeah, can I tell jokes?
Sure.
Why do Polacks have a lot of holes in their head?
Why?
Because they're just learning to eat with a fork.
U100 Boogie Check, hi.
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 U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hey, Mom, I got a great joke for you.
All right, let's hear it, man.
Okay, did you know that this Polak, he had this greasy hair, you know why?
Why?
He didn't wash it.
That's real funny. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hey, Jeff, this is Paul Stravocki, your weird reporter here.
Oh, I didn't know you were giving your name out now.
Oh, sure. There's no...
Oh, okay. Yeah, go right ahead, man.
I had so many requests from your listeners to hear from the book, so I found another story in Chapter 12, which will be suitable tonight. It's called Family Affair, and it features Don Sebastian.
All right, go ahead. Story time now. Everybody gather around the radio and, sit by the fire and listen. Go ahead, Paul.
Okay, one night when John came home, he was very hungry, so he went into the kitchen and told his mother, the master Jeff, to make him some stone soup. She then prepared it according to Charlie's recipe, which consists of 15 sage bushes, 15 cattails, 15 pieces of chlorella, 11 water reeds, 100 flakes of snow, and 63 bennies. It is hard to tell you what the soup looks like, but mark my word, it is a piece of art, just watching those things bob around. Now, while she was cooking up a storm, Sebastian had just taken his hat lid off when all of a sudden, a sound very similar to a Jerry air raid occurred, but this was only KD's tower, which blew over.
Now it was time to eat. John had his soup over broast with lots of Heinz ketchup on it, since it tasted like Cantonese tea. It is a well-known fact that John has been robbed by the soup of many chances to put on his Hager slacks. Now the moral of the story is, if you're going to be good soup, you've got to have it at 100 degrees U.
We got 6:48, 12 minutes in front of 7 o'clock. And just for you guys, we's guys got the school lunch menus next. Right? Stop that. You know you are crazy. You love it. You love it.
Mom's got a squeeze, but she wears on her chest. But when Daddy comes home, he never gets no rest. Cause she's playing all night. And the music's alright.
Who on the St. James Radio program, plus Michael J. at 9 before 7 o'clock, running a tad late this morning. So without further ado, downstairs we go with Nespu. Nespa? That's French. It means no. Yes. Where are you? What are you doing? Hey! I can't believe he's on the phone. Would you pardon me? Would you bang on that window, please? Thank you very much. We're waiting for you in here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's on the phone.
Well, believe it.
What are you doing in there?
That's the UPI guy on the phone.
Oh, tell him to get over here.
He said he'll be out later.
I'll be out in a little while.
People up in Minnesota don't move very fast.
Yeah, well, here we go. You ready?
For what?
With the door.
Oh, we're going into
We're running late here already. We're 2 minutes late.
Let's get in there.
Open the door. Hey, walk down the hall here very quickly today.
Real fast.
Whoa, your mother's calling. Your father got caught in the car. Go on home, your mother's calling. They come to collect your old man.
Surprise!
Go on home, your father's calling.
Father?
Your mother got caught at the coffee clutch. Go on home, your father's calling. The old lady says she talks too much. There he goes.
That's coffee clutch.
Clutch.
Not clutch.
Well, that rhymes with crotch.
Clutch doesn't rhyme with crotch.
It does too, Jerry, and I didn't want to sing a song about a crotch.
Yeah, well, don't sing songs about crotch here in the middle of the menu.
All right, Jerry.
Good Lord. How are you, Betty?
Just fine, Jerry.
Fine as frog here, I hope. That's good. How's everyone else here? How's well, there. I can see her in the back there.
Hiya, Rummy.
Hi, how are you, Irma?
D-horn.
B-horn? What's that?
D-horn.
D-horn?
D-horn.
What's that?
I don't know.
Sounds like a bug killer. Get D-horn.
It's a dummy.
Oh, it's a dummy.
Yeah.
You don't like me, do you?
No.
I always speak well of you.
I don't care.
Gee whiz. How come you're wearing tennis shoes today? Oh, speaking of shoes, thank you. There's Helen underneath the table as usual this morning. I don't think I've ever seen her face. Does she have it? Boy, she's been drinking.
Yeah.
Does she have her hair pulled back in a bun?
Yeah.
It's an after-dinner roll, I think.
Yeah.
Well, be careful. Be careful. Oh. Well, you just go ahead and whip the potatoes, Irma.
Got a light.
What?
Got a light.
A light, what, for your cigar?
Yeah.
Yeah, just rub your legs together.
Oh.
The hair on it will create friction. Well, let's see. Betty, what are you working on here?
Oh, nothing yet, Jerry.
You're not?
I was,
We're having somebody today is probably having hamburgers or something. You can make hamburgers.
Okay, Jerry.
What are you laughing? What are you doing?
Oh,
boy.
You just heard a joke. Can I tell it on the air?
I guess.
It's called, "Hey, lady, your sign fell down."
No. We don't want to hear that one again. No.
This guy was walking down the street.
No, we've heard this.
Yeah.
We've heard this 100 times. So go ahead. Why don't you work on...
Meat's too expensive, you dummy. Eat soup.
No, we've heard that one too. Yeah, we've heard all of those. I can. Speaking of meat and soup,
You ought to see how we make the donuts. How's that one?
Oh no, I don't want to hear that one either.
Clarence tells us though.
Clarence, the janitor. He's in the cooler.
Funny.
Is he in the cooler this morning? Well, you don't mind if we take a look in your pots.
Feel free, dear.
You can smell it cooking.
You
over
must
there.
touch it, though.
No, I don't want to touch any of that.
Get over your fears. Give me your hand. Here, give me your hand.
No, wait a minute.
Give me it.
Oh,
you like that?
what is this stuff? It's
Goulash.
all green goulash?
Yeah.
That's terrible. It smells like as a matter of fact, there, look, inside, floating around, a shell no pest strip.
Oh, Jerry.
It keeps the bugs away from the goulash. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Give me a towel to wipe
Wear
my
a
hand.
bowling shirt.
Yeah. A bowling shirt. Well, listen, we're going to look in your pots. You just keep working on the goulash. All right?
Okay, Jerry.
All right, sweetie. All right, here we go. Let's see. Minneapolis schools today. You guys is having what? You guys are having hot meatloaf sandwich.
How hot is it?
It's so hot. Oh, I thought you were going to do something with the rest of that. Good. Good for you. Good, clean boy. Mashed potatoes, Babbage carrot salad. I think it's supposed to be cabbage carrot salad. I think I hit a couple of wrong keys on the typewriter.
Vagabond.
Yeah, vagabond. And for you guys there for dessert today in Minneapolis, you're having chocolate cake. Is that all right? Well, I know you just had.
Oh, wipe it up.
Hold it.
Jeez, shut up. In Anoka, Hennepin County area schools, no student in school today.
Why not?
I don't know. That's just what it
Bums
says.
goofing off?
No student in school today.
Can't believe it. They just had a whole Christmas vacation. They're goofing off again.
Mama.
If you know anybody in Anoka, Hennepin County who is not going to school today and you have to go to school today, call him up and wake him up. There's no use for him to be sleeping while you're up.
That's right, Jerry.
In Bloomington today, you guys are having hamburger on gravy over potatoes. Yeah, really. Celery sticks, peanut butter sangy, as Art Snow would say, sangy. Believe that? A 95-year-old man running around saying sangy and using flashcards. Of course, well, never mind. And yeah, orange gelatin with topping. That ain't too bad.
Oh, my God.
Take it
Easy. In Burnsville today, chili, toasted cheese sandwich, orange juice, vegetable sticks, and chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
Oh, it's good for your pimples.
That chili.
Acme maker.
I was over there at Burnsville High School a couple of weeks ago. That chili they serve in there is pretty hot.
How hot was it?
Well, I went into the men's room. It was full of cinders.
Oh.
In Eden Prairie today, corn dog or toasted cheese sandwich, orange juice, vegetable stick. What is this? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's right. A corn dog or toasted cheese sandwich. Then we get a tri-tater. You guys aren't getting orange juice today. Tri-tater and a fruit cup. Hi. Yes, what do we got?
I will feed you Edina. Oh, that's right.
Today.
In Edina, Rich Kid Village, hamburger patty on bun, French fries, apple marshmallow cabbage salad slaw on you. For one raisin oatmeal cookie.
Just one cookie for you guys. Call it. In Fridley today, where Rex lives, in Fridley, you guys are having turkey.
Boing.
Whipped potatoes. Gravy. Cranberry sauce. Cabbage slaw. Lord, there's a lot of stuff in here. Roll. And pumpkin pie. How's that? Hey. Right.
In Richfield.
Yeah.
Fish dicks.
Ooh.
Fish dicks. Fish sticks, parsley potatoes, bread.
Quick, start running off auditions.
Cherry fluff.
Maybe somebody in Duluth wants us. In Rosemount today, you guys are having fish fillet. Can't believe it. Scalloped potatoes. Call the lawyers. Vegetable sticks. Call my mother. And chocolate peanut butter bar. Call anybody. Oh, jeez.
In St. Louis Park.
Yeah.
Wealthy children live there.
Yes.
Beef stew, corn, dinner roll, and of course a fruit cup for use. Yes.
South St. Paul, Ooga Booga. You guys in South St. Paul are having a grilled cheese sandwich, green beans, hey, and strawberry shortcake with topping. That ain't bad, eh? Hey. Pour me some of that.
Don't get too excited now. Thank you. In Invergrove Heights today, chili, crackers, chili, crackers, celery and carrot sticks, whole wheat bread and butter, and a cake square. Wonderful. Is it wonderful or not?
And wrapping things up today in Robbinsdale area schools, you guys are having grilled cheese sandwich or grilled meat and cheese. In other words, brown and green sandwiches. The brown sandwiches are very old meat or very new cheese. What do you do? Green beans, cabbage salad, and one fresh apple. That's all you guys are getting, but that ain't too bad.
You want want to do...
Favorite joke.
Huh?
There's one more pot there. It says Mound, Minnesota.
All right.
Just in.
What is it?
Chuck Wagon.
Chuck Wagon.
Yeah, Chuck Wagon. Potato
Wagon.
chips. This is in Mound, Minnesota. Green beans and, of course, fruit cup. Everybody gets fruit cup. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
You know, a lot of people have said they wouldn't feed that stuff to their dogs.
Well, I don't know about that.
Do we have some dogs in here we could ask personally?
I haven't seen any dogs lately.
Take our weekly dog
Wait a
poll.
minute. Here's some dogs.
Let's find out what they have to say. You ask them today.
What do you think, you dogs? Would you eat this stuff or not?
Well, I guess that's it. The dogs don't like it either.
Jeez.
Sorry about that. Hey, you girls have a nice weekend.
Okay, Jim.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
We see you on Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later, geek.
So long, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Take care, and may your swash never buckle. Give me a hand with the door.
Stuff in your craw.
Watch it. Hold it. Give me a hand with the door. I can't believe it. Hey, golly, these people are crazy in here. I don't understand. U100 WYOO AM and FM stereo, Richfield. It is 7:01. Top of the barn into you. This is Jerry St. James, better known as the man who entertains more women in bed in one single morning than most men do in a whole lifetime. Right here.
Complete Citizen Band radio equipment available at all 12 Twin Cities Shock Electronics stores.
Well, it's 7:15. Let's bring him in here amid a tumultuous round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the world's one, the world's only, the one and only, world's only singing weatherman. Mr. Rex King is here. Hey! My radio, but it's on the radio line. Hi, this here's Rex King, world's only singing weatherman, brought to you this morning, as always, by my sponsor and my buddies. The fine folks over to Shock Electronics this morning. Shock Electronics, your headquarters for CB gear and outfits here, and also for fine stereo equipment. Just about anything to do with listening, you're going to find it over there to Shock Electronics at Shock Electronics with 12 Twin Cities locations. Here I am this morning on this here Friday, fixing to sing the U100 Freeze Your Fondoons weather
for Minneapolis, St. Paul, and the Twin Cities, and that includes my dear all-American anti-communist hometown of Fridley. Get my guitar all warmed up here. Well, Radio Rangers, I got bad news. My wife yesterday done goed for her driver's license here in Minnesota, don't you know? Flunked her driver's test. I can't believe it. I told the cop that was examining her, I says, this is a terrible waste of taxpayers' money flunking her like that when she could be out there right now paying fines. Clear to partly clouded today and tonight. Increasing cloudiness tomorrow with a chance of light snow. Why, Jerry? Why's that snow? Actually, Radio Rangers, there was a darn good reason for my wife flunking her driver's test. She was taking her test there, driving around that test track, and she flunked it because she ran over a button. Of course, the button was on a cop's uniform. Hold on here. High today, near 15, low tonight, 0 to 5 below. Of course, I don't know what you expect from that woman. I love her. I love my wife. I love her, I do, but she ain't the brightest woman in the world. My wife's so stupid she thinks a manila folder is a contortionist in the Philippines. Hold on there. Low tonight, 0 to 5 below. My wife understandably was in a pretty bad mood there yesterday when she flunked her driver's test. We got back home and she was all crabby and everything. I didn't want to upset her or nothing. I thought I'd be polite. I was fixing to light up a cigar. I asked her, I says, honey, do you mind if I smoke? She says, I don't care if you burst into flames. That's terrible. 5 degrees in the Twin Cities right now, 4 degrees in the suburbs, and it's 62 in Fridley. Oh, I won't tell you, Radio Rangers. Went over to my favorite bar last night in Fridley. Had myself a few green belts with the boys there. You know how guys get when they's out drinking, don't you know? We was all sitting around a table there playing some poker in the bar and having a few green belts. His buddy sitting on my left there. My buddy over there to the bar, he got himself a little plastered there. He leaned over to me. He says, you know something? Says, you think I'm drunk now? This ain't nothing. He says to me, one time I got so drunk I kissed a girl's navel. I says to him, heck, I've been drunker than that. I said, why does it have to be so cold this morning? It's 5 degrees there. Why? U100.
Problem is all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you...
Good morning.
Yeah, she's right in it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Julia.
Yes,
Julia Childlike.
All right,
as you know, I come in every week, usually on Fridays, on the St. James program with recipe hints and household tips for you ladies.
That's true.
However, Mr. St. James, since you will be in the window at Woolworths on this Friday, I thought I'd come in here today, Wednesday, if that's all right with you. Now
that's
then,
quite all right,
Mr.
sweetheart.
St. James.
Yes.
I could not help but notice the other day on your program that a new gentleman, the new member of the staff, Mr.
Guido's been here for a while. Yeah, Guido.
Yes, well, Mr. St. James, I noticed you came in here and sang a song on the radio. Now,
yes, he did.
Mr. St. James,
what?
I am all for women's lib and for equality among the sexes.
So
therefore, I hope you don't mind, but I have prepared a small ditty. Yes, I have the words and the music right here. If you'll pardon me, I shall pass these to the studio orchestra conductor, Mr. Vinnie Boombots.
Yes.
Mr. Boombots, here also. If you would mind passing those out among the musicians, thank you. Now, Miss St. James, I call this Take a Look at My Recipes, written, produced, and directed, of course, by me, Julia Childlike, and if you don't mind, Miss St. James, I shall sing this on the program this morning to explain to the ladies why you should follow me, Julia, down the pathway of culinary excellence into the vortex of pleasure and delight. Hope it's all right, Mr. St. James.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's tough, because here we go, Maestro. Mr. Douglas, I hope you notice I'm wearing a short skirt today and tap dancing shoes for your pleasure and enjoyment. You may take pictures if you wish. Could we clear some of the furniture out of here? Thank you.
I'll move the chair for you here. How's that?
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Come take a look at my recipes. They are sure to please 1 or 2 or 3 or a whole bunch. If you want to be a winner, serve stroganoff for dinner, a cheese souffle or chocolate mousse for lunch.
Wonderful.
With pancakes light as a feather, your family will stick together. Your husband will not leave you. Isn't that nice? For if perhaps he runs off, my chili will burn his buns off, and he'll come running back to you for ice. Follow me. My recipes are endless. I'll show you how to cook, what food is really for. And if perhaps Yule Gibbons comes to dinner, then I'll show you how to roast a 2x4. You want to cook? I can show you how. Meatloaf or Purina chow. Julia's the name and food's my game.
Yes.
I'll teach you how to bake, don't fight it. To roast or toast or bite it. If you roll a joint, I will show you how to light it.
Oh my God.
Yes, you can cook like me. Stand back, here we go, Mr. Douglas. Take the pictures now and tap the...
Careful dancing here.
Up on the sofa.
Careful the dancing. Watch it, Julie. Watch it. Are you all right?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you slipped.
A crepe Suzette or a casserole, corned beef or filet of sole. You'll agree my meatballs are the best.
Yeah, that's true.
Shish kebab or mashed potatoes, corn on cob or stewed tomatoes. See me if you ever need a breast.
What?
Of chicken, of course.
Oh, scared me.
My food will help your children grow up, make your in-laws throw up. If you're single, food a man for you will trap. But if he gets you in the bedroom, just be sure there's lots of headroom and dump some hot lasagna in his lap.
Oh, that's
for a while.
smart, yeah.
Oh, my barbecue will have your friends beseeching and pleading for the recipe on all fours. My hot cross buns will have the men all reaching, but the buns that they'll be reaching for are yours. I'll show you how to be a hero. Oh, yes, like Genghis Khan or Nero, your desserts will have a touch of class. Something light and yet not sticky. See me if you need a quickie.
What?
I know that by now you must think that I'm a sickie.
Well, I don't know about that.
Just shove it up your...
Wait a minute. Hold it. Be careful.
Well, Miss St. James, there it is. How do you like it?
That was pretty good, Julie.
I must say, a bit tuckered out.
I think you would be tuckered out. Yeah, pretty good, though, sweetheart.
I'm not used to it, dancing and frivolity, you know. Miss St. James, think I should have to leave the studio and lie down. Perhaps that nice Mr. Douglas would come in and splash some cold water on various parts of my anatomy.
Well, perhaps they would. Nice going, Julie. Thank you so much. That was pretty good. Close the door. Pretty good, sweetheart. Not bad. Julia Childlike right here on the radio. Well, shall we go?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a hand with the door and we'll go downstairs.
Okay.
Here we go. Jeez, we gotta get that daggone thing oiled there. Let's walk down the hall there. Watch your head on that pipe there. Be careful. Watch it.
Turn the corner.
Be very careful there. Oh, there's Betty singing.
Carolina moon, start shining.
Oh, my God.
Shine down on the one who waits for me. Carolina moon, stop shining. I think that freak is mooning me. Hi, Jerry. Carolina moon. Isn't that a pretty song?
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I never heard that one before.
Oh, my grandma used to sing that to me.
Carolina
Some guy
Moon.
was mooning her one night.
Carolina Moon, huh?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. So what's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Did you have a nice weekend, Betty?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad.
The old man watches Super Bowl all weekend.
Oh, Oh, really? It was a football weekend for you guys,
Yeah.
huh? I guess that wasn't too exciting for you, huh?
No.
What'd you do while he was watching the Super Bowl?
I took my machine out.
What machine?
My snowmobile.
Oh, you
I
did.
was out on Lake Minnetonka.
Oh, yeah?
I like to go by the doors of those fish houses just when guys are coming out.
Scared the heck out of him, huh?
I don't know who she was, but she was bare naked. They
Oh,
would
my
say.
God.
No, I don't really do that.
I know.
I just want some pizzazz in my life. I'm searching.
Some pizzazz?
Yes.
Wasn't there a toothpaste that had pizzazz?
Yeah.
What the heck was it? Ipana or something?
Perhaps an 18-year-old pizzazz.
Oh dear, that
That's
might
what I
be. Well, why don't you start putting some little pizzazz helper in the soup?
I suppose.
Yeah, put the right stuff in there. You get a lot of people coming by. Please.
Oh, Pete, don't go good in the soup. Hey, you Polak.
How are you, Irma?
Better than you.
Better than me. How you doing?
All right.
What are you making over there?
I'm making an ashtray.
Making an ashtray?
Yeah, what are you making?
I'm making a fool of myself. Making an ashtray. How'd you get that from Metal Shop?
Yeah.
Not too bad. Well, you don't need an ashtray. You're supposed to be making food in here. Bah humbug.
I got a gig job.
I like the way you knead the dough with the ball peen hammer.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. I like it.
Get your hand over here,
No,
creepo.
forget it. Watch it. Jeez. Some school lunch cooks aren't the best. Oh, hello, Helen. Under the table this morning. How are you? Your left shoe's untied. That's all we can ever see. Shoes and about up to the knees.
Yeah, smarter than you with your ski boots.
Will you stay out of this, Irma? Where's Clarence this morning, Betty?
He's in the cooler.
In the cooler again?
Yeah.
He spends a lot of time in there, doesn't he?
Oh, he says there's something wrong with the refrigeration. He's always in there, you know.
Yeah, doing the ripple, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. What are you making this morning? I can smell it.
Oh, I don't know yet.
You don't know? Well, look, we're having somebody's probably having beef stroganoff today. Why don't you start working on that?
All right.
Hey, got any cookies in here we could have?
No.
Just one?
No.
No leftover cookies?
None.
How's that? Do you mind if we look in your pots?
Feel free.
Just see what is cooking this morning.
First, you have to touch it.
I don't want to touch
Give
it.
me your
no,
hand.
Stick
Stick it in here.
Oh, ew, that's terrible. What is this now?
Feels good, doesn't it?
Well, it is kind of lumpy. What is it?
It's the same old stuff.
Oh,
In the Navy, they call it something else.
SOS.
Yeah.
Cream chip beef on toast.
That's right,
That's
Jerry.
what it is. See, what's that? Well, you mind if we look in your pots
Feel
here?
free.
Hey, you just go ahead and work on whatever.
Okay.
And we'll just take a look in here.
Oh, she's nice today.
Isn't she? She's in a pretty good mood today. That's a new one here. Minneapolis schools. Let's see what you guys are having today. Minneapolis schools. You folks is having chuck wagon on whole wheat bread. What's that?
I don't know.
Chuck wagon?
Chuck wagon.
That's a dog food.
I know.
Huh. You guys
Times are tough.
Yeah, they are. Chuck wagon on whole wheat buns. Tater tots, corn, and some applesauce. How's
Anoka, Hennepin County area kids are having scrambled eggs with sundage, it says. Probably
think it's
sausage.
sausage,
Yeah. Hash browns, apple wedgies, and some little teensy muffin squares.
Muffin
You'll just love it,
In Bloomington today, you guys are having, you're going to love it, is going to be spaghetti with a meat sauce. Yeah, spaghetti in Bloomington. Pineapple cottage cheese salad. Quick, bread. Oh, and apple wedgies for dessert. That ain't too bad, is it?
Oh, bitches.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a lot worse. Hold it.
In Burnsville today.
Hi, Burnsville.
Hot dog on bun.
Hot dog.
Parsleyed potatoes, green beans, and some sort of cake or another.
Cake.
Oh, you
In Eden Prairie, you folks are having sliced beef or pork chopette on bun. What's a pork chopette? That's kind of kinky to me. Rice, vegetables, cornbread, yeah, and fruit cup. I used to wear one of those in Pizzette.
Yeah, Fridley Schools today. You folks is having a cheeseburger, dill slice, tater wedge, corn, and a spicy fruit bar. That's good for you. You'll love
Oh, easy. Was that Fridley?
Yeah.
In this pot here marked Rosemont, I see pizza.
Oh.
All mixed together with corn, apple, and one very small piece of chocolate cake.
Just a small piece is all you guys are getting. Well, in St. Louis Park today, we're having ravioli. It tastes like ravioli. Ravioli is fun to eat. Ravioli. Ravioli in St. Louis Park for you guys today. Along with some cornbread, lettuce salad. Let us pray, lettuce salad. Orange juice and just one.
Only one.
One cookie today, and that's going to be about it for you guys.
Oh, my word. Easy. St. Louis Park, St. Paul. St. Paul School's Frankfurter on your bun. Potato chips, baked beans, or sauerkraut, and a pear half.
Nothing worse than half a pear. You guys really make a lot of noise. South St. Paul today, you folks over there is having beef stroganoff over...
Try and get a hold one of our old friends fully now. It's ringing. I think. One ring-a-dingy.
Acme Sheet Metal Company. You a call and we all.
Acme Sheet Metal.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, is the cat there?
Who?
The cat.
The cat?
Thomas Cat Barnyard.
Oh, yeah, just a second. I'll see if he's over with the metal here, but hang on, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, hang on. Hey, Cat, there's some clown here on the phone for you. Can you talk to him for a second? Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll be right here, okay?
Yeah, in case you don't know, see, the cat has gone into the sheet metal business now. You getting into the phone, man?
Hello?
Hey, nah.
Hey, what it is?
Hey, Cat. This your mama.
Jeff, what's happening?
Oh, not much, man. I heard you finally chucked it and went back into the factory, man.
Well, that's where the money is.
What it is one time.
That's what I said.
What did I say?
What did I say?
So they paying you a little living bread there, man?
Hey, $300 a week. I can't complain.
How's the unemployment lines, man? They getting too long for you?
What can I say?
How's your mama?
My mama is fine. How is your mama?
She ain't down on Hennepin with yours.
Watch it. You're traveling on mighty fine territory.
So tell us, man. What really? I haven't heard from you in a while. What forced you into the sheet metal biz, man? You couldn't handle radio, or what? Was it DGY?
DGY? Captain, you gotta be... Oh, gee.
The cars left the KS, man. How come you didn't go over there?
Well, what can I say? I was offered the gig, but
well,
I don't read no cards. See, Marcus. I don't want to name any names. Marcus in the morning there. You see, he wanted me to read cards.
They won't let you go.
We didn't get to get down so for the bad self. Now what it is, boy?
That is the ticket.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. So how's the sheet metal biz? What they got you doing there?
Well, I'm just keeping it down, and looking at the sheet and having a good time.
Yeah, well, that's the ticket.
It is good bread, I must say.
Well, you're probably pretty busy then, aren't you?
Well, the boss here, he gets on my case a little bit, but it's better than having Marcus in the morning on your case. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, you hang in there, man. I thought I heard somebody saying they needed you back there.
Yeah.
You gotta go press out a few more sheets?
I gotta press out a little more sheet, but, hang in there, baby.
All right, I don't want the union to get down on your case or nothing.
I say take care, and we'll catch you later on.
All right, bye.
Bye.
U100, sorry to have to lay this turkey on you, but at least it'll be worth waiting through anyway. World famous Boogie Check is next. Jeff Mother Robbins.
It's John Denver.
In the cities, this is your mama. It is time for the world-famous, world-acclaimed, and highly respected Boogie Check. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
854-5466, the number to call.
U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hi, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, I got a joke for you, man.
All right, let's hear it.
What did the Polak find on his butt?
What?
A pimple, and you know what he thought it was?
U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hey, Driscoll, this is the cat, man.
That's the poorest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Real?
U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Yeah, can you play the White Knight, that CB song?
U100 Boogie Check, hi. Thanks. U100 Boogie Check, hi. Very good. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
You're cool.
I know. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Howdy.
Howdy.
What's going on?
Not much. What can I do for you, man?
Yeah, I'd like to hear,
U100 Boogie Check, hi.
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 U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hey, what's this about making a record?
About making a record?
Yeah, you said making a record of Boogie Check, you know?
Yeah, somebody called in and said we ought to save all the best of Boogie Check, all the stuff we got to cut out, and put out a record or something. I don't know. We might do it. I save all of these stupid things.
Yeah, that would be great.
Well,
Really good.
you know, some people get respected when they deserve it. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Your mama wears army boots.
Yeah. U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hey, I got a joke for you tonight.
Go ahead, man.
Steve Crum of Lindbergh High School.
U100 Boogie Check, hi.
Hi, Jeff. This is your weird reporter again, back for another report.
Oh, yeah. What's happening in the radio world, my man?
Well, right now, your competitors are suffering from severe cases of the flu. Now, that's finally lost to U100. I got to go.
Thank you, my man. That is the ticket.
Well, first of all, on his show this morning, Marcus ate his pet rock, and I heard he really got stoned.
Oh, yeah?
And second of all, KS is now suffering from something that they call disco-mania. The last word I heard that even our good Dr. Marcus couldn't even cure it.
Yeah, well, he can't even cure what he's got, man. Hey, what?
Hey, Jeff, do you realize that Driscoll's in the hole because Steve's in a lot of mischief?
That's bad, man.
Hey, and the last report is that we got that KD and KS are all washed up. You see, after all, you have to have a clean turkey before you can eat it.
You got it, man.
And finally, last report is the fox is on the run, but he's not running over to the toilet, you see.
Yeah, I know. I predicted that last week, remember?
I know you're quite an expert at it all, Jeff.
Oh, well.
Hey, I got a special line for people if they want to call me. It's at 636-4950. If you got information, just drop me a line.
All right, man. We'll be talking at you later.
Have a nice evening now.
All right, bye-bye. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, another U100 Boogie Check first, as we attempt to call once again our secretly discovered private line to the control room at KSTP. See if we can get through to Mr. Steve Shannon tonight.
15K. Whoops, that's the old format. KSTP.
Steve.
Yeah.
Jeff Mother Robbins here, man.
Oh, Jeff, how you doing tonight?
All right, man. What's happening?
Not too much, man. You know.
Sorry I had to beat you so bad, Steve, but you know.
Well, that's how the old book goes, you know, as I say.
Hey.
Hey, Jeff, can you hang on a second here?
Yeah.
A break here. Hang on a minute, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Listen to this. This is how it's not supposed to be done, man.
KSTP, the music station. I invite you to listen to Disco and Bush, 46, and you'll realize why everybody listens to St. James Douglas over U100. Wait, what'd you think of that, Jeff?
Oh, hell, you smoking, Steve, smoking.
Really got to cook.
Hey, what I called for, man, I wanted to ask you, I heard some rumors that you're going to open up a broadcast school, man.
Yeah, where'd you hear that, Jeff? That's true. See, what we did is we bought an old gravel pit south of Met Stadium out here, and we're going to start up a school. We're going to call it Steve's School of Gravel, and we're going to teach everybody how to talk like me. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, well, you ought to get a lot of clients.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3, I figure.
I understand that they're going to give Smoke a tryout over there. Maybe he could go over and pick up some pointers, huh?
Well, everything I've learned, you know,
Day, double day.
Well, you know what I mean, Jeff. It's just kind of hard to talk to a big star like you.
Yeah, well, you know, it comes and it goes, man. For you, mostly it goes.
That's true.
Well, I reckon U100, by the way. Well, I reckon here at 10 minutes before 7, it is time to go downstairs.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
You are, eh?
Yeah.
We'll fix that in scant moments as we go down. Betty, Helen, Irma, and of course Clarence the janitor downstairs in the kitchen of the world. We'll find out what we're having in school lunch menus all over the Twin Cities area. Give me a hand at the door.
Okay.
Artie's not here to help this morning, is he?
No.
We'll have to grunt and groan our own selves then.
Big smoke door here. Fire door.
Yes, well, that's to keep the fire from getting out.
Oh.
Here we go. And we walk down the hall here. There we go.
Look out.
Turn the corner. Watch your head on the pipes there. Be careful. There we go. Oh, there's Betty singing. Listen.
Fire, a million little kiddies, a balanced meal each day. That sturdy, well-built bodies might run and laugh and play. No service could be greater, no country could do wrong. Who says let's feed our children and keep them well and strong?
Surprise!
Oh, Jerry.
Hi, Betty.
I already had my Christmas goose. Shame on you.
Did we sneak up on you and scare you? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm serious. That scares me.
Well, I'm sorry. I
Jeez.
always love to yell surprise right in the middle, and you're always singing the ode to the school lunch cooks there. That.
Bending over the cookie batter here. That wasn't very nice.
Well, I'm sorry. You didn't spit up in it or anything, did you?
No.
Yeah, that's what counts. Well, who else is in here this morning? Ah, there's Irma. Hi, Irma.
Hi, Polak.
How are you? I'm not a Polak. How are you?
You look like a Polak.
How are you?
Fine.
Good. I like the way she makes breadcrumbs by taking.
What's the matter with him?
Nothing. I just think it's rather unique the way you take a saltine cracker there and just scrape it across your beard. It pulverizes the. I love that. That's really good for the chicken. Where's Helen today? Oh, there she is. Hi, Helen. How are you, dear? Helen, of course. Boy, beating out a tattoo there, right under the table. It's wonderful. I see her wiggling her shoes. I wonder what she's making today.
Packing up the bread.
Packing up the bread. One of the greatest hymns of all time. Packing up the bread. Where's Clarence Where's Clarence the janitor today?
He's in the cooler here.
Oh, jeez, with the Ripple bottles, I guess.
I don't know. He says he's always fixing something in there.
Yeah, I guess he is.
Fixing his head.
Yeah. What are you working on today, Betty?
Some very special cookies.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, can we have one?
Well, I don't know.
What kind of cookies are they?
Well, these are old Ed Gein favorites.
Oh, my God. What are they?
They're called lady fingers. Oh, that's an old joke, too.
Yeah, well, Ed Gein's not too young himself.
Well,
That's
he
all
doesn't
right.
care anymore.
I can smell it cooking over.
Look in here. Touch it.
Oh, no, I don't want to
I
touch
dare
that
you,
thing.
touch it.
Well, oh, God.
Overcome your fears. Give me your hand.
Wait a minute. Oh, jeez, look at that. Oh, that's terrible. All over my watch and everything.
Nice
What
noodles,
is that?
huh?
Is that noodles?
Goulash.
Oh, boy, it looks like old tennis shoelaces.
That's for us after we're done cooking.
Oh, I see.
We're not going to eat this other stuff.
You don't mind if we look in your pots?
Feel free.
Thank you. You just keep working on your Ed Gein cookies. Well, she's weird today. Move over here to Minneapolis schools. That's just crazy lady. I'll just lift up this pot here and say, oh, look inside here. In Minneapolis schools today, you guys are having hot ham and cheese on rye bun. Yes.
Burn your lips.
Burn your face. Some tossed salad and double orange gelatin dessert with some topping. That don't sound too bad, does it, kids?
Oh, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
In Anoka, Hennepin County area schools, you're having meathead peekaboos.
No.
Wait, meatball.
Meatball peekaboos. What the heck is
Meatball
that?
peekaboos. I don't know.
If you can find the meat, it says peekaboo.
Yeah. Corn, vegetable sticks, and some fruit wedgies for use.
Oh, no. That was
Size 7.
Meathead peekaboos. In Bloomington today, with Dorothy and the sweethearts over there in Bloomington, having some. By the way, I promise Bloomington kids will be coming out there later on this month to have lunch with them. Pizza in Bloomington today, greeny beanies, lettuce and pineapple salad, and I have a joke about this, but out of deference to the ladies in the audience, I won't use it. Although what difference it makes, I don't know. And for dessert in Bloomington, Jello Jewels today. Yes, I don't think they're too excited about that today. Whoa!
In Burnsville, braised beef on rice, cabbage salad,
Yes.
cornmeal square, honey butter,
Remember her?
peaches,
Used to dance downtown on Hennepin Avenue.
and custard.
Custard for you guys. Honey butter. Yeah, we want to welcome the Burnsville kids to our school lunch menu. This first week we're doing, you guys, so spread it around. In Eden Prairie today, chicken fried patty on your buns. Or, if you'd rather, we have a little pizza casserole. Hey, cabbage salad, vegetables, no description, just says vegetables here, and some pudding.
Feed that joke to my dog.
Hey.
Take it easy, you guys.
Get some
Wow.
respect out there. In Edina, you're having ravioli.
It tastes like ravioli.
And carrot salad. This is carrot stadel here.
I misspelled the word there.
Also some French bread. And for all you hockey players out there, a fruit cup. Yay.
Oh, my
Oh, not bad. Excuse me, I'm munching on a piece of apple pie here. In Fridley schools today.
Looks like it's trying to eat your face.
Fridley. It made me spit it all over the thing. In Fridley schools today, sloppy Joe sandwich. Okay, French fries, corn.
Corn.
Corn. Oh, corn. I'm sorry, corn. It's
Onions.
yeah, corn with onions and some fruit cup for you guys. That ain't too bad.
Gee.
Good Lord.
In Richfield, beef stew with vegetables, orange juice, roll, and donuts. Yay!
Donuts. Hey, you guys love donuts, don't you? Yeah. Good for you. Oh, pour me a little of that. In, where are we now here? Rosemount? In Rosemount, a California burger.
Mount up.
What is a California burger?
That has lettuce and all that on it.
Also, when halfway through eating it, part of it falls off and drops into the ocean. Relishes, potato chippies, peas,
And we're also having whipped cherry jello.
Oh, gee.
Jeez,
St.
you guys
Louis
are
Park.
disgusting.
Second only in rich kid population. St. Louis Park. Oven fried chicken. Baked peas. Or beans. Peas, I don't know. Orange juice and some chocolate frosted cake. I don't believe it.
Too bad.
Real chocolate frosting. Oh, will you get the six from that?
In St. Louis Park. Meet me in St. Louis Park, Louis. Did we just do that?
I did.
Oh, well, then we'll do South St. Paul. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I was looking at the wrong. South St. Paul, char burger on your buns. Some pickles, peas and carrots. Tell her to wait till we're through with the lunch menu. Orange juice and pear and peach slices. That isn't too bad. That's fruit.
But for the kids that I love, in Inver Grove Heights.
And he does love you. You
They're
can see him
taking
sitting
care
up
of
on a
you.
hill when you come out of school going, "Hi, little girl, like chocolates? Get in the tractor."
Mrs. Ojumpera has thought this up especially for you. Corn dog, French fries, peaches, and a fantastic cookie. A great big one cookie there. It's only one.
Yeah. Also in Robbinsdale, Independent School District 281, from Irene and Millie comes news today of wheat. Hi, Irene. Betty says hi. Hi, Millie. And today you guys are having wiener on your buns, along with little French fries there. Ketchup. They even put ketchup on the menu. How conscientious. And green beans for dessert, some pear sauce, you guys.
Oh, stay.
Can't help it. That's what it is. Hey, I'm sorry. Jeez. Well, I guess that about wraps things up. Hey, how'd you like the song we played for you after the thing yesterday?
That was cute, Sierra.
Did you like it? Well, we're going to play it again for you as we leave the kitchen this morning. Thank you for the cookie. You don't mind if we took one, do you? All right, well, you have a nice day. No, I don't want to dance. Here it comes just for you, Irma. Listen, here it comes. Yeah, we'll see you girls tomorrow. Have a nice one. Give me a hand with the door here. So long, Helen. Bye-bye, Betty, sweetheart. Here we go. Yep.
got in that basket? Contraband, stolen crown jewels, plans for an interplanetary bus.
Okay.
U100, WYOO, AM and FM stereo, Richfield, 701. Good morning, I'm Jerry St. James, perhaps better known as the man who entertains more women in bed in one single morning than most men do in a whole lifetime. Such a pretty song from a pretty lady there, Diana Ross, and theme from Mahogany. 7:04, 4 minutes past 7 o'clock. Top of the morning to you. This is Jerry St. James on the radio. As always, playing the hits while you're spraying your pits here this morning on this Tuesday. Guido has some type of an announcement this morning, right, Guido?
Hey, I just wanted to remind everybody this morning, Mr. St. James, at just a couple of minutes past 7 o'clock, that we're going to be out at the Chip Skate Roller Rink in Cottage Grove this coming Friday night.
That's right.
For a whole evening of boogieing and skating and all kinds of good fun. Guido will be there along with Mr. St. James from 7:30 till 11:30. Come on out to the Cottage Grove Roller Rink, the Cheapskate Roller Rink out there. Gene, St. Martin, and all of my very good friends will be there. Last time we had such a wonderful, wonderful time. They asked us to come on back there. I want to say everybody this coming Friday at the Cheapskate Roller Rink, a personal appearance by yours truly this coming Friday, alrighty?
Alrighty, thank you very much, Guido. It is 7:05 right now on the radio program. News is next.
Let's pick a pack of juicy fruit gum. Let's pick a pack from the juicy fruit tree. 'Cause the flavor's so good, you've got to get some. Just pick a pack and you'll see.
Pick a pack.
What a happy feeling.
Juicy fruit.
What a happy flavor.
Open a pack of juicy fruit gum. Chew it and let all the flavor come through. Pick a bright yellow pack of juicy fruit gum. Let it all happen to you. It'll make you smile.
What a happy feeling.
Pick a yellow pack.
What a happy flavor.
Brighten up your day.
'Cause it's so delicious.
of juicy fruit gum. Let's pick a pack from the juicy fruit tree. Cause the flavor's so good, you've got to get some. Just pick a pack and you'll see. Pick a pack, what a happy feeling.
Oh, let's steal a pack of juicy fruit gum. Let's steal a pack from the corner drugstore. They should start doing a shoplifters commercials. Wouldn't that be neat?
No.
Let's steal a pack of juicy fruit gum.
You influence hundreds of young people out there with every word you breathe.
That's right. By sneering at a story or winking at a story.
That's right.
I can look like an idiot on camera.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Oh, it must be news time.
It is.
I can't tell you how excited. And then it's going to be sports time soon. Gee, we're so together here. Sometimes it makes me barf. I'm not keeping you up or anything.
No, I'm excited.
No, I can tell by I can tell by your conversation. Well, what's new here?
It's 18 above here in the cities. It's exactly 8 minutes past 7. The FBI is investigating the theft of an undisclosed amount of dough from the Loretto State Bank in western Hennepin County yesterday afternoon. A white male in his mid to late 20s is suspect. Authorities say the man was wearing a ski mask and carrying a long-barreled weapon when he held up the bank. Minneapolis man who pleaded guilty to possession of heroin for sale has been sentenced up to 2 years in the federal can. He's 50-year-old Odell Sumter. According to a spokesperson, 300 people had searched the area when Veronica wandered away last Friday from when her father took off to look for acorns himself. She was found about 2 miles from her home in the village of Jello.
Jello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Finally here, a proposed research project at Southern Illinois University has been cleared by the Food and Drug Administration now, and now only one hurdle remains before testing the effect of marijuana on sexual arousal in men. The program would monitor paid adult male student volunteers watching naughty sex films while under the influence of pot. Says the project's chief, now all we need is federal immunity from prosecution. What films will they be watching, you ask?
What films will they be watching? 3
biggies, really. They're going to test out their schizophrenic paranoiac reactions by showing them some monster and sex movies. Muhammad Ali marries a mummy. John Wayne loves his horse so much he may move to Philly. And Linda Lovelace licks Lash LaRue with both hands tied behind her back. U100 weather, partly cloudy and colder through tomorrow. High today, mid-20s. Low tonight near 5 above. High tomorrow near 20. It's 18 above right now. Michael J. Douglas with Jerry St. James.
That's right. Michael J.
Serious
Douglas.
Business.
It is a serious business.
Wink at one person.
That's right. Speaking of winking and stuff, you got any spare change on you?
No, I spin it.
Well, we're going to have to contribute to the bail fund this morning again.
To the what?
The bail fund.
Oh, is he in the can again?
The boss last night was arrested.
Oh, no.
Boss was arrested in the middle of Minneapolis last night. He was hauled in on a 1066.
Oh, gee. Sounds bad. What is it?
1066?
I'm glad you asked that.
Suspect on a downtown street corner helping an old lady cross her legs. It was bad.
must not have no CB radio in that truck. Complete Citizen Band radio equipment available at all 12 Twin Cities Shock Electronics stores.
Well, the complete weather forecast available right here every morning through the vehicle of the world's only singing weatherman, a legend in his own time who needs no introduction other than to say, ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome him, please? Mr. Rex King is here. Hey! My radio, is on the radio line. This here is Rex King, the world's only singing weatherman, brought to you this morning by my buddies and my sponsor, the folks over to Shock Electronics this morning. Yes, indeed, Shock Electronics got complete CB and stereo equipment. If you're looking for CB, you want to put a Citizens Band radio in your car, your truck, or you owe it to yourself to go on over and check out the fine equipment over to Shock Electronics. Or if you're thinking about putting in a brand new stereo system for your house there, your apartment, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, but you want to get fine equipment. Ask the folks over to Shock Electronics to let you take a listen on the Magnum 100 or the Magnum 450. You'll love them. I got the Magnum 100 in my basement at Fridley. Fine piece of equipment. Shock Electronics with 12 Twin Cities locations. I want all you little creeps to go over there and buy something. Let me get on with the weather here. U100 weather from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and the Twin Cities. And, of course, my dear all-American anti-communist hometown of Fridley. Well, we got ourselves a new secretary here at U100 Radio Rangers. I just want to say she's beauteous. About 5'5", with blonde hair and blue eyes and
Probably about the biggest fondunes I ever done seen. Best way to put it is there's something I like about that woman. I just can't put my finger on him. Hang on here. Partly cloudy and colder through tomorrow. Cold. Why, sure, why? Hope everybody got their Rex King Why's it gotta be so cold buttons on here this morning. My wife already is thinking about summertime. She wants to go on our vacation. She's getting out all these travel folders and everything to Peru and all these other far-off places here to Virgin Islands. Told her ain't no use going there. She says to me last night, I want to go someplace on our vacation I ain't never been before. I says, well, how about the kitchen? Hi today in the mid-20s in the Twin Cities. Yeah, my little daughter Cindy. You know Cindy, the one was singing Davy's Dinghy a couple of weeks ago here for you. Remember that? My daughter Cindy, she's going over to Fridley High School. She come in to me last night. I'm watching television, don't you know, Radio Rangers. Watching television, watching Maude and All in the Family and everything there. She come in, she says, Daddy, I don't know how to handle myself with my boyfriend there. I'm a little worried. What should I do with him, Daddy? I says to her, little darling, I always respect a girl that says no. Especially when you ask her if she's had enough. Then you low tonight near 5 degrees above zero. Yeah, it was fun being a young'un, weren't it? I remember when I was a little bit younger than I am now. I remember one time I'm sitting there on the curb out in front of my house with my leather jacket on there and a pair of motorcycle boots, smoking a cigarette and chugging on a bottle of Grain Belt. This lady comes up to me, she says, young man, why ain't you in school? I says, heck, lady, I'm only 4 years old. What do you I don't go to school yet. Let me get on out here now. 17 degrees in the Twin Cities, 16 degrees in the suburbs, and 75 in Fridley. Yes, indeedy. Fixing to go on out to Michael J's farm this weekend, check out them new puppies. I might take one of them puppies my own self there and bring him on home. I loves dogs. I loves animals. Maybe I'll take his cow home too. I'm close to cows, if you know what I mean. My sister, when she was 14 years old, she done had herself a job on a dairy farm, and I used to go over there and help her out every now and then, don't you know, and I'm close to cows. Unfortunately, my sister got fired from the dairy farm. Couldn't keep her calves together. Why is that to be so cold this morning?
Harvey Drake of North Pole, Alaska. That's his real address. Will go out of the chute January 17th with a 16-dog team led by Whiskey and Bourbon. That's their names. The purse for the race is $7,300. Let's see. College basketball last night. University of Wisconsin River Falls. Down Bethel, 91-71 in a non-conference game, St. Paul. River Falls raised its season record to 7-6 with the win. Bethel, led by Paul Healy, who scored 19 points against the Wisconsin opponents, is 1-11. In other basketball action, Bemidji, St. Cloud State trounced Bemidji State 78-49, and Mark Weber scored 2 goals for Gustavus Adolphus last night to power the Gusties to a 6-3 Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference hockey win over St. John's University.
Hey!
And finally, in Winter Carnival sports, an 18-year-old White Bear Lake woman proved to 31 other young, lovely girls that she's the best bouncer to the ouncer. Debbie DeGennaro, a 95-pound girl, proved it by winning the annual St. Paul Winter Carnival Bouncing Girl Contest at the St. Paul Athletic Club. Really, this has been going on for years. One of my neighbor ladies was one of these ones. She did it up very big, flying through the air. She touched the gymnasium ceiling even, 26 feet high. You know how they do this, Jer?
How?
You ever seen it before?
No.
Oh, all right. They got a bunch of guys, probably 16 guys around a blanket, and then they go, whoa, whoa, and throw them up in the air, right?
Yeah.
And you got to be a little girl, and you got to fly up in the air and everything. The girls will be bounced along the routes of the Grand Parade, and the Torchlight Parade of the Winter Carnival runs from January 23rd to February 1st. Miss DeGennaro said she hadn't planned to enter the contest, but all her friends wanted her to try because she was little and she was in super good condition. A word for the wise, though. One carnival official says small, busted women are best. They really are. They're best. Oh, yeah. Big, busted ones sure do bounce, he said. But usually the guys forget to hang on to the blanket. A lot of trouble there. Bing. U100 weather, partly cloudy and colder through tomorrow. High today, mid-20s, low tonight, near 5 above. High tomorrow, near 20 above. It's 18 above. Now, Michael J. with Jerry St. James.
Hey, we're going to you going to do something with me in the carnival, the Winter Carnival? We have to do something. They want us to ride in the parade,
Let's take Sarge in the one-horse open sleigh.
Well, the problem is the street's going to be cleared.
Oh, we got to get some tires on it.
Get some tires, and you and I could ride in the sleigh with Sarge.
Wouldn't that be far out?
You know what would even be better? I suggested at the announcers meeting yesterday.
Yeah.
We can put Sarge in the sleigh, and you and I will pull it.
Hey, far out.
Now, that is a good idea.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's wrong with that?
He's too heavy.
Oh, he's not.
He's
There's two
about
of them.
1,300 pounds, I suppose.
I wonder if the boss is going to the Winter Carnival.
Sure.
He likes that. So I'm just thumbing through his autobiography here again, the power of positive yawning. His wife in here has a chapter on why I love my husband, and it's kind of interesting. It says here on page 232 why she was attracted to him. It says she loved his funny pratfalls and his crazy antics. But let's not talk about his wedding night. I mean, I don't think it's right. Crazy Nick Minotti's is a place, too. Danny's Reasons, a tremendous group, will be appearing at Nick Minotti's throughout the entire month of January, Tuesday through Sunday nights, all right? Remember that, Nick Minotti's at 66th Street and Lindale Avenue South in Richfield. Tremendous Italian-American food, a marvelous atmosphere. You will love it.
Yes. Well, my goodness, here. 13 in front of 7 o'clock, and just for you guys getting ready to head out this morning, just for you, the school lunch menus are next, right here. I know you love it, you love it.
I lost that love before. Got mad and closed the door. But you said try just once more. I chose you for the one. Now we're having so much fun. You treated me so kind. I'm about to lose my mind. You made me so
And as always this morning to go downstairs into the kitchen of the world and find out what Minneapolis, St. Paul area schools are having for lunch today.
Yay!
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, we got two here. We got Joe here today, and we have Artie. Maybe they will both give us a hand with the door. Perhaps it'll be able to open it a little bit this morning.
2 extra guys.
2 extra guys. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go downstairs. Give me a hand. Gotta get that thing oiled, man.
Down the hall here.
Turn the corner here on the right.
I love baking bread. It's so good for my head. I love to butter buns because it's so much fun. But I never put prunes in the unbleached flour because it always gives them the runs.
Surprise!
Hi, dear. I knew you
Hi.
were coming in.
Betty, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm just fine.
Did you make that up yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that was swell. I
Oh,
love
thanks.
it. I love coming in here every morning, and she's always so happy and singing. It's just an inspiration. To all, don't overdo it there. To all of us. Where are the other girls this morning? There's
They're
Irma.
here.
Hi, Irma.
Hi, Bullock.
How are you?
Fine.
Good, good. Did you shave this morning, Irma? Yeah, good. Never seen anybody stir tomato soup with a cigar before. What is that, a Rum River Crook there?
Your old lady wears combat boots.
Yeah, I love you too, sweetheart. Where's Helen? Under the table as always this morning. Hello, Helen. How are you?
Hello, Helen.
Wiggle your foot, sweetheart. Not one more. There, thank you. Not too bad. Good old Helen under the
We
table.
have so much fun in here.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Helen's face. She's
Neither have
always
we,
all I get to
dear.
see is just part of her white apron, her white stockings, and her white shoes with the crepe soles.
Her husband makes her wear a bag over her head.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll just leave the rest of that joke alone.
Okay.
Okay. So what's going on this morning? What's going on this? What are you working on this morning?
I'm doing a little ditty here with the potatoes.
Making Those are weird looking potatoes. I've never seen it.
Well, yes.
What are those things there?
Well, they're potatoes.
Yeah, they don't look like potatoes.
Well, they're actually, don't tell everybody this.
All right.
Actually, they're round sponges.
Round sponges instead of potatoes?
Nobody knows the difference.
Oh, boy. What do you do that for?
Well, they soak up gravy better.
Oh, I see. Tastes terrible. Where's the janitor, Clarence? He's in the cooler.
Oh, he's in the cooler.
With the ripple case.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we can't. Do you mind if we look in your pots?
Oh, feel free.
Thanks so much. You just go ahead and.
I used to charge $0.25 when I was in high school.
No. I mean the pot's over here on the stove there, sweetheart.
Yeah.
It smells good. I can smell it cooking.
Just stick your hand in.
No, I don't want to stick my hand in.
Touch it.
It's too.
Touch it. Here.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Oh, what? Oh my God. What is that? It's all over my watch.
Soaked salami.
Oh, geez, that's terrible. I can't believe it. That's horrible. Yeah. Well, you go ahead. Keep working on the potatoes there, and don't let us disturb you. Mike and I are just going to look into the pots here, all right?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Gee, she's in a weird mood today.
They're nuts.
I know. In Minneapolis schools today, you guys over there for lunch are having the world-famous Minneapolis Wiener Winks.
Yeah.
Wiener Winks, baked beans, yeah, vegetable sticks, and some apple crisp. You guys are I'm sorry.
Come on.
Wait, animals.
Straighten up. Anoka, Hennepin County area kids get hot dogs. Oh, belch. Sauerkraut, too.
Oh, you'll be able to smell that cooking all day.
French fries. And a wet dreamsicle.
I will feed that joke to my dog.
Hope you don't mind if I got us out. In Bloomington today, you guys are... Hi, I'm Jimmy Dean. Y'all is having some of my country sausage over there today. Bloomington, we ain't, it's gonna be live. I hope you don't mind there. Country sausage, hash browns. Sorry. Bloomington's a little progressive there. Country sausage and hash browns, some orange juice, cinnamon roll, and you're also going to have a big yellow banana today. It's going to be good.
In Burnsville, good old Burnsville,
Yeah.
a salmon patty.
You remember her? Used to dance downtown at the Gaiety?
Creamed peas. Oh, jeez.
Not me.
French fries, though, that'll save the day. And some fruit cobbler.
Hi. Want me to make a pair of shoes for you? I went to a fruit cobbler once.
You did?
Yeah, made these little shoes with the pointy toes for me. In Eden Prairie, we're having, what are we having today? Eden Prairie, chili dog or hamburger on your buns. Pickles, potato chips, vegetables, and Jello Jewels. I didn't
Easy. That's right. Any diner, tomato vegetable soup, toasted cheese, or PB sandwich, that's peanut butter,
Yeah.
potato chips, orange wedgies, and some wonderful little cake.
Oh, bitch.
Jeez, you guys. In Fridley today, you guys are having fish fillet. whipped potatoes, kinky, carrot sticks, and a fruit cup. It's not too bad. Jeez.
In Richfield, oven-fried chicken. Yeah, sorry. Cranberry salad, mashed potato with some gravy.
With some gravy.
Yes, some bread, and of course some ice cream.
In Rosemount today, you guys over there in Rosemount are having pizza casserole. Pizza casserole, a little tossed salad, freckle-faced roll. Freckle-faced roll, what is that?
That's related to Opie.
Oh, yeah. Wonder what Opie's doing now.
I don't know.
Probably smack.
Probably sleeping.
And applesauce over there in Rosemount. You guys...
Easy. What about St. Louis Park? Did we do that yet?
Not yet.
Oh, here's a different pot we can look in. Hamburger gravy in St. Louis Park. SOS for you military men. Potatoes, green beans, and some wonderful Jell-O.
Hold it. South St. Paul today, you guys is having leftover from Thanksgiving turkey with gravy. Some type of potatoes. Sure love that. Peach and cranberry salad. Roll and pumpkin dessert. Hey!
Easy. What is it? Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday today.
In Invergrove Heights today, you nice kids in Invergrove Heights are having tacos, cup of fixings, green beans, some fruit, and of course one lovely cookie.
Hey, one cookie. Just one cookie. What's a cup of fixins?
Well, that's for your tacos.
Oh, it sounds like something you get from a pusher in the schoolyard. And today also wrapping things up this morning in Robbinsdale area schools, Irene and Millie in Independent School District 281 tell us we're having today meat sauce over steamed spaghetti. Boy, was that spaghetti steamed. Tossed salad with sweet and sour dressing, French bread, and peach sauce. That's not too bad.
Bitch,
yeah.
Oh, my favorite.
All right, hold it, you guys. Hold it. Jeez, noise. Well, listen, girls, you want to thank you for letting us look in your pots there, Betty.
Oh, you're welcome, Jerry.
You have a nice day, sweetheart, okay? And we're going to play your theme song as we leave again this morning, because I know you love it.
This has got such lovely words to it.
I know.
I know them all over.
I know you do. You can just tumble on. We'll see you tomorrow, all right? Okay, Irma, take it easy. Give me a hand with it. Let's get out of here this morning. Give me a hand with the door.
So hurry on down and visit the Citizens Band experts, the friendly folks at your Shock Electronics store. And that's a Big 10-4.
Complete Citizen Band radio equipment available at all 12 Twin Cities Shock Electronics stores.
Yes, indeed. At 7:15 this morning, let's just bring him on. Amid a tumultuous round of Twin Cities applause, the gentleman was becoming a legend. A legend in his own time. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's only singing weatherman, Mr. Rex King, is here. Hey!
On the radio, buddy is on the radio line. Hi, this here is Rex King, the world's only singing weatherman. Brought to you this morning by my buddies and my sponsor, the fine folks over to Shock Electronics. Shock Electronics with 12 Twin Cities locations. If you're fixing to put one of them CB radios in your car or your truck here, you ought to go on over to Shock Electronics and check out the fine equipment they got over there. Maybe if you're looking for a fine stereo system, go on over there, check out the Magnum 100 or the Magnum 450. Tell them Rex King don't send you over there. They'll let you listen to it on headphones and on speakers, and you'll love it. I got one in my den over there in Fridley, don't you know? And I love it, indeed I do. That's Shock Electronics. They're my sponsor. I want all you little creeps to go over there and buy something. You hear me? Hang on. Here I am fixing to sing the U100 Freeze Your Fondunes weather from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and the Twin Cities. And that, of course, includes my dear all-American anti-communist hometown, the garden spot of the Midwest. Fridley. Yes, indeed, Radio Rangers, I want to tell you my wife. My wife got up with me this morning, don't you know, fixing the kids' breakfast and everything, sending them off to school. My wife's, I can't believe my wife. She gets on my nerves. She gets up every morning, she puts on a padded bra, false eyelashes, and fake fingernails, and then has the nerve to complain there ain't no real men around no more. Hang on here. Clear to partly clouded today and tonight with 50% chance of snow tomorrow. Why, Jerry? Why does it have to snow? Why? I love her, though. I tease about my wife on the radio all the time here, Radio Rangers, but don't you know I love her. And my wife was downtown doing some shopping yesterday, which kind of scared me, don't you know. My wife will buy anything that's marked down. Last week she come home with an elevator. See, marked down. High today, hold it, high today, near 18 degrees above zero. Yeah, I heard Michael J. in there on the news there, don't you know, before I was getting ready to come on here. I was having myself a grain belt downstairs. I heard him talking about women's getting facelifts, don't you know. Maybe my wife ought to get herself a facelift. I don't want to say my wife is ugly, but she walked into a room and all the mice jumped on a chair. Get that monkey on out of here now. Low tonight near 3 degrees above zero. I do love her. Everybody gets the impression me and my wife fights all the time, but we don't. We love each other. Yes, indeed. One of the reasons we all love each other so much is because I'm always reading the paper. My wife reads the paper. She reads Dear Abby. You read that? Dear Abby, that vice to the lovelorn, don't you know? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Dear Abby. I remember a couple months ago, I told you we got a new dog. I remember a couple months ago, we was trying to paper train this dog. Laid the paper down on the floor. The dog walked over to the paper, read Dear Abby, and laughed so hard he peed on the carpet. Let me get on out of here now. 3 degrees in the Twin Cities, 2 degrees in the suburbs, and 73 in Fridley. Well, Radio Rangers, it's a big day today for my daughter Cindy. Don't you know, my daughter Cindy? Big day. She has a big test in school over there at Fridley High School. Yes, indeed, a test in mathematics. I was up last night till pretty near midnight helping her out with her homework, don't you know? I remember when I was a kid, I remember how I used to be all nervous and scared every day before we had a test, don't you know? Yeah, same thing in college. I was always just scared when we had a test in college. I remember one time we was taking sex education, one of them classes shows you all about reproduction and everything there, which I think is wonderful. I think it's wonderful they have that. I took one of them courses in college. I remember one time I was sitting there and the teacher says, tomorrow we's fixing to have a test. Everybody study up here in sex ed. I raised my hand and I says, pardon me, teacher, is this going to be a written test? She says, well, yeah, it's going to be a written test. I says, that's too bad. This is the only class I ever wanted an oral exam in. I can't. Why does it have to be so goddamn cold this morning?
We got a whole boatload of scores.
Excuse me, mister. You gonna read some basketball scores?
Yes, I will.
Basketball Jones.
Don't sing that song.
That's my favorite song.
I don't care.
Ever since I've been a little boy, I've been dribbling.
It drives me nuts.
My mama finally took me to the doctor.
Yeah.
We do have sports here this morning.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, what sports?
It's 3 above, first of all, 25 minutes before 8. The Minnesota North Stars host Toronto tonight.
In their latest outing, the Stars blanked St. Louis 2-0 last Saturday. The Stars are picking up momentum, and their coach Teddy Harris believes that solid performance by rookie center Tim Young and veteran goaltender Cesar Maniago will ensure them a return to the playoffs. In addition, Captain Bill Goldsworthy is back after being out with an injury for a month. Yeah, had to get her home early. Let's see here. We got basketball scores all over the place.
Basketball Jones!
Edina West beat Mounds View 80-55 last night. Glencoe took Shakopee 58-36. Chaska over Orono 58-55. Centennial over St. Paul, Washington 81-58. Highland Park over Monroe 68-35. Minneapolis North 75. Edison 26. Sibley took North St. Paul 41-37. Central beat Henry 86-58.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since I was a little boy.
Forest Lake beat Monomedi 68-46. Fridley Grace over Hill Murray 75-44. Farmington beat Lakeville 61-44. St. Paul Central beat Johnson 50-26. Coon Rapids beat Simley 48-32. Benilde St. Margaret's over Golden Valley 74-55. Just ignore him. That's what I'm doing. Just ignore that song. Red Wing beat Hastings 72-62. Holy Angels over Concordia 57-46. Brooklyn Center over St. Francis 47-39. Mound over Eisenhower 53-46. West beat Southwest 78-63. Mechanic Arts over Murray 54-92. Rosemont beat Burnsville 49-48. Blaine over North Branch 57-46. Fridley took Princeton 42-41. That's the end of the basketball scores. Good. Oh, jeez. Oh, finally, in high school sex sports. I don't believe it. I get this right out of the paper. In Coventry, Rhode Island, a father who says boys, you got to think about this. I think the guy's got a point. A father who says boys can be as bashful as girls has won a battle in court to force public schools to install private shower stalls for the boys, too. Robert Tucker, who has 2 sons in the Coventry school system, complained to the U.S. Department of Health, Education, and Welfare that girls have private shower stalls, and boys only have the big group showers, you know.
Hey, guys, come on, let's take a shower. Here we go.
He called the group, he called that a form of, there we go, sex discrimination, and HEW officials agreed. HEW has ordered corrective action in Rhode Island, and it could be next the nation. You're
going to be all right in there?
He also said the boys' Phi Ed teacher's rule against self-indulgence in the boys' shower room was ridiculous. The teacher allegedly told the boys they must never do it, but they must wash all parts of their bodies, and he didn't care how fast they wash it. U100 weather, clear to partly cloudy today and tonight with 50% chance of snow tomorrow. High today near 18, low tonight near 3 above. And a high tomorrow about 22, I guess. It's 3 above now. Michael J. Douglas with Jerry St. James.
Not me, folks. Did you ever do that when you were in junior high? Was the best, because that's the first time you got to take off your clothes in front of all the other guys.
Yeah, you loved it.
Yeah. No, I was okay, but there was always a guy in the locker. Ours was the guy's name was Francis Burton. You boys aren't going to look at me while I'm getting undressed, are you? He would always wait for everybody to get out of the shower, and he'd look around and take off his underwear. Oh, my goodness. And around there.
Let's hide behind here, and we'll get Francis when he comes in. Hey, Francis, come on, boy. Hey.
Oh, my God.
That can be a, play little rat tail. Harder. Ooh. That can be a frightening experience for young boys.
Really?
Silly.
There's a lot of serious injuries in shower rooms, too.
That's right. If you be gentle, there won't be.
Oh, let me out of here.
Oh, hey, guess what?
What?
If I may be permitted a tad of braggioso this morning.
You're going to brag?
No, I'm in Minneapolis Magazine this month.
Hey!
Yeah,
hey,
New Faces of 76. Hey, there I am, right there. New Faces of 76, right on the thing.
Why were you wearing that mask, though?
Well, that's my new face for 76. There I am. It's nice. Minneapolis is a good magazine, Minneapolis Magazine.
Yeah?
I was looking for a copy of that the other day on a newsstand, and you should see there is a magazine for everything.
Everything?
I mean, if you're interested in gas stations, there's like a thing called the nozzle that you buy, and it's just everything. Everything. As a matter of fact, you know, there's even a new ethnic magazine out.
Oh, yeah?
A new ethnic magazine written especially for blacks in Iceland.
Blacks in Iceland?
Yeah.
Be a good song.
Yeah. It's a good magazine.
What? Is there a name to this magazine, Blacks in Iceland?
Yeah. Alone.
Come.
Lady mama
U100, that is my personal friend, Barry Manilow, my personal friend, but we won't go into name dropping here. 7:45, 15 before 8. And now from around the world, across the nation, and up your alley, time for the Jerry St. James Hot Flash News of the Morning, brought to you this morning by the Welfare Department vending machine. It takes your money, but it doesn't work. See, because welfare people take your money, but they don't. All right. Women's cosmetics and makeup has always been a big business in this country. And now, to try and cut down on costs, a group of women in San Diego, California have been experimenting, trying to remove wrinkles by applying Preparation H to their cheeks and forehead. So far, things are going okay with the experiment. The only problem is, when you get tired, your face tries to sit down. The Twin Cities are gearing up for their annual St. Paul Winter Carnival. One of the customary events in the Winter Carnival Parade is the blanket toss, in which several men walk along the parade route, tossing a young lady up in the air and catching her again in a big blanket. Over the weekend, Debbie DeGeneiro of St. Paul won the auditions, and she'll be the lucky girl to be tossed this year in the parade. Last year, Rhonda Wicke was the girl, and she set a new record. Rhonda Wicke was the first girl to be tossed 37 feet up in the air in front of the judge's grandstand. Rhonda was also the first girl to be scraped off Jackson Street. She was. In a public service note here this morning at 8 o'clock tonight at the Radisson South Hotel, the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Cows will hold their annual steak dinner. Hold it. Last night in Hollywood, the great silent film star Francis X. Boomer died of natural causes. He didn't have any last words. However, he did make several gestures.
Right.
A new religious group has been formed here in the Twin Cities, and they're hard at work trying to recruit new members in a membership drive. They call themselves Jehovah's Bystanders. They're just like Jehovah's Witnesses. They just don't want to get involved. Finally in the news here this morning, U100 sales manager Patrick Sign on the dotted line Rickert ran into a misunderstanding with his secretary yesterday when she came into his office to turn in her resignation. Mr. Rickert, she said, I have found a new position. Great, said Rickert, slamming the door. Let's try it right now. Electrolyte Orchestra on the St. James radio program. I want to remind you once again, I myself will be out live tomorrow night at the Cottage Grove Cheapskate. Going to have a good time. We had 1,000 people out there last time, packed into the roller rink. We had such a good time. We're going to be playing records, getting crazy, running around naked, taking our clothes off. No, I'm teasing. I don't want you to get the impression that we're going to do perverted things out there, because we're not. Just have a good time and give away goodies, T-shirts, albums, and roller skates. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We had such a good time out there last time, so come on out there tomorrow night, 7:30 to 11:30, the Cheapskate Roller Rink in Cottage Grove. Da-da-da.
I'm hungry myself.
Are you hungry yourself? Well, why don't we all just mosey on downstairs?
Okay.
To the kitchen here.
I want to see what's for dinner.
Here we go. Give me a hand with this dough. Joey's here this morning, so Joey can help us with the door.
All right.
Give me a hand with this dough here. Now let's walk down the hall here this morning. There we go. Turn the corner. Watch your head on the pipe, sir. Be careful.
Oh, gee.
Oh, geez. You gotta be careful. Oh, there's Betty singing.
Calling when your father got caught in the garbage can. Go on home, your mother's calling. They come to collect your old man. Go on home, your mother's calling. Your father got stuck in your wash machine. Go on home, your mother's calling. She can't get the wash to come clean.
Surprise!
Ah! Oh, Jerry.
Betty, you look so cute with your hair rolled up in a little bun there and your nice plump body hanging out with the white apron, the white uniform, and the white shoes. I love you, school cooks. You guys are the best. How are you today?
Well, pretty good.
Good. Is it Harry driving out there?
No, Harry didn't come today.
Oh, who was it?
No, but what's his face?
Clarence.
Clarence drove.
No, was it bad driving?
Not too bad.
Oh, everybody.
We came in early, though.
That's true.
It was getting pretty rough on the freeways.
Was it really?
Mhm.
What were you guys doing?
Oh, had a couple of shots.
Oh, anyway.
You want a drink, Pollock?
Hi, stop calling me Pollock. Hi, Irma.
Okay, Wapo.
How are you?
Pretty good.
That's good. How are you? What's going on today?
Careful of the person in front of you and in back of you. There's a lot of blowing snow. Partial clearing this afternoon. Snow is supposed to end this forenoon. Clear and cold tonight. Partly cloudy and warmer tomorrow. High today near 20. Low tonight about 10 above. And a high tomorrow in the mid-20s. It's 16 right now. Michael J. Douglas with Jerry St. James.
Hey, the coffee is not too bad. I did get some coffee. It isn't too bad.
Yeah, that grunt made it.
Hey, I hope the girls are going to be in today.
I doubt it, Jerry.
Well, I hope so. Driving is real bad.
Well, I got a lot of control over this situation. I don't think they'll make it.
Of course, in the tradition of the true school cooks, they will probably be here. We'll find out in scant moments. Hang on. Everyone is in suspense. St. Paul schools are 1 hour late. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's what we have so far. And we're getting more by the second here. And Mike, I can see, is writing his little boobs off in there. So we'll be filling you in on what's happening with the schools and stuff. You got anything more in there at all?
Yeah, but I'm busy getting some more. Wait till news time.
All right, news time comes up in scant moments, and we'll have something for you here. Also, we have school lunch menus coming up, so hang on for that too. All right?
Feel like a safari?
I feel like a salami.
You don't even have to cross the ocean anymore, because Pryor Place has a new room of entertainment. It's called the Zoo, and you might say it's a horse of a different color. The Zoo. You go there if you like to boogie with the best of them. Every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, there's live music. Fine boogie blues, rock, and contemporary. You go there if you like tequila parties with prizes and the most reasonable prices, like 2 for 1 on Wednesday nights. You go there if you want to hear leading DJs MC the whole show on Friday night. You go there if you just sort of like to monkey around. The Zoo at Pryor Place. Just take Highway 13 south to Pryor Lake, and it's right behind the shopping center. The Zoo. You don't go there to get tame.
Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, see Skokie playing the best in rock and roll bands. There'll be other surprises. Come and win a prize. And the whole show is going to be emceed by me. Hi, I'm Chuck Morgan. I'll be seeing you at the Zoo Friday night, 9 to midnight in Prior Lake. Be there.
Listen, I got a new country album called The Great Tom Paul and His Outlaw Band.
Sure, put it on.
I built her a castle with patio, but I seldom could out upon it. I bought her a TV with stereo.
Did you hear that? Country singers don't sing songs like that.
Oh, Tom Paul does.
In the back streets and the bedrooms, all she found was disappointments.
What about that, huh?
That's why they call him the Outlaw. It's Outlaw Country by the great Tom Paul and His Outlaw Band on MGM Records and Tapes.
Well, I don't believe my ears.
I didn't know that
Pick up on the new Tom Paul MGM album at all 9 Twin City Musicland stores. Also, Zaire Shopper City record departments. Only $4.87 through March 8th.
Yeah, it's 6:46, 14 in front of 7. Top of the morning. This is Jerry St. James live on our radio here, the original St. James in the morning. Coming up next for you guys, we got the school lunch menus right here. All right, I know you love it. You love it.
I'm just a love machine. A hug and kiss and thing.
I think it's high time you knew. Whenever I think of you, my mind blows up you. Baby. When I look in your eyes, my meter starts to rise. And
just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby, a hug and kiss and beat. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, baby, a hug and kiss and beat.
I'm gentle as a lamb, I'm not that hard to program. There's no way that you can lose. Just if it's like a glove, I've got a button for love that you have got to use. If you look into my file, I am sure you can find out how to turn me on. Just set my dial and let me love you for a little while. Ooh,
I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby, a hug and kiss and beat. La 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 la. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby, a hug and kiss and beat. I'm just a love machine, I won't operate with anybody but you. I'm just a love machine, baby, a hug and kiss and beat.
U100, that is Love Machine Air to Miracles. It's 11 minutes in front of 7 o'clock on the radio. Time once again, as always.
I'm semi-hungry. I wonder if they're here.
Yeah, I myself am semi-hungry, too. I don't know if they're here or not. I did not see the station wagon, but perhaps I am amiss. Shall we go downstairs to the kitchen of the world?
A lot of snow blowing in down there.
Yeah, I know. It's a bummer. Well, let's go downstairs and see what's happening anyway.
All right.
Give me a hand with the door. Hey! Yeah, we walked down the hall this morning. Watch your head on the light there. Don't smack that ball. Here we go inside the kitchen this morning. She's here.
Can't go on home. Your mother is calling. They come to collect your old man.
Surprise!
Go on home. Your mother's calling. Your father fell into the wash machine. Go on home. Your mother's calling. She can't get the wash to come clean.
Ta-da!
Hi, dear.
Hiya, Betty. How are you,
boy,
sweetheart?
What a terrible drive into work.
Who drove today?
I did, you pull up.
How you doing, Irma?
None of your business. Hey,
What?
hey, Betty, I know a joke.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
It's about Polak.
About Polak?
About Jerry.
Oh, my, it's about me.
Jerry. Well, tell it. Go ahead. He doesn't care.
Oh, my God. No, I don't...
Jerry walks up to this Western Union operator, you know.
Watch it, Irma. Okay.
Yeah, he walks up to this Western Union operator and he says, "Hey, duh, is it true? Is it true you can send flowers anywhere?" She says, "Well, sure it is, you dumb Polak." Jerry says, "Well, send me to Baltimore. I'm a pansy." That wasn't very nice, Irma.
Listen,
I don't care.
I can take a joke.
Yeah.
You know what they say about
Take yourself. You're a joke and get out of here.
Hey, Irma.
What?
I got some news for you.
What?
I went over to Valley Middle School yesterday.
Yeah?
And all the kids over there asking about you, and I even brought in a picture somebody drew of you today.
Hey, tell them to boil themselves in oil. Hey, I don't need anybody.
Yeah, everybody was calling me a Polak and everything. They wanted to know
Hey,
if
look
you...
at what this lady just brought in.
What?
Look at here.
Oh, my God.
Some hot Danish.
Oh, hey!
Yeah.
Hey!
She's helping us out
It's
in the lunchroom.
Gretchen. I think it's Gretchen.
Gretchen?
Is it Gretchen?
Are you Gretchen?
Oh, hey.
Hey, get your hands off her fondue.
All right, there. Why? Aren't you going to call me Polak anymore?
No.
Polak? Sit on it, Irma.
You bohunk.
Okay, anyway, listen. Betty, do you mind if we look in your pots?
Feel free, dear. We got to hurry, you know.
Yeah, I know. We got school closings and everything. It's going to be crazy. Well, let's look into your pots here this morning, if you don't mind. I can smell it cooking already here.
Well, don't you want to touch it?
No, I don't want to touch
Put your
it.
hand
No, I don't want.
in
No,
there.
I don't
Come
want.
on, touch it.
No, I don't want to touch it. No. God, I
Yeah.
can't believe
You
it.
feel good?
Oh, barf me out. Oh, my God, it's all over my ring and my watch and everything. Oh, my God. Well, anyway, let's look into your pots here. Look over in Minneapolis first. What are you working on today?
Forget Rosemont, Jerry. Their school is closed. Rosemont and Apple Valley and Bloomington and
Okay, Bloomington is closed?
yeah, and
Oh, my God.
Robbinsdale.
Jeez, everybody's closed.
And Mound and Moundsville.
What's the use? I mean, what are
I
you
don't
even
know.
doing down there?
Why don't we do one-liners?
We'll do one-liners? I got one line I used every now and then in a bar downtown. It works pretty well. But I'm new in town. How do I get to your place? Well, anyway, let's go over here and look in your pots. Oops, excuse me. What are you working on this morning, by the way?
Nothing, Jerry.
Oh, okay. In Minneapolis
I was
schools.
working on Clarence, but scared Herman my friend.
Excuse me. In Minneapolis schools today, you guys in Minneapolis are having meatballs, potatoes and gravy, peas, bread, and a fruit cup size 36B. Wait a minute.
Where are you, in Minneapolis?
No, I'm here in the next studio.
Oh, in Anoka, Hennepin County area schools today, they're all closed. But if you had went, you'd have pizza and buttered cabbage and all that garbage.
Apricot sticks and fruit whip.
In Bloomington today, you would have had pizza and green beans and all that, but you're closed today, too. In Burnsville today, you would have had tomato soup, but you're closed, too.
Oh, my God. How about Edina?
Everybody's closed.
The rich kids are open today.
Everyone's giving me the moon.
Yeah, the rich kids are open. In Edina today, you guys are having fish squares.
Just in Edina?
Yeah,
Oh.
in Edina. Potato rounds.
Potato rounds?
Yeah, parsley carrots. Orange juice. Peanut butter sandwich. And some ice cream. You guys like ice cream? Wait.
There's some other guys in here, Jerry.
Yeah, how about Golden Valley?
Oh.
Oh, in Golden Valley today, fish sticks.
What?
Potato. What's potato dicks? Never heard of such a. Golden Valley. Fish sticks, potato dicks, corn, and brownies. I'm sorry, that's exactly what it says on my menu.
In Richfield today. In Richfield today.
Richfield closed.
Oh, Richfield.
No, read it anyway. It might not be.
In Richfield, if you're going, you're having fish sticks and potatoes. William Tell salad. That's really nice. They put a big bunch of Jell-O on your head, and the principal shoots it off with an arrow.
It stinks.
Yeah, bread and cherry whip. I don't think we'll leave that one alone.
Beat me.
Oh, wait. What else is open? Anything?
In Rosemont today, the school is closed.
How about St. Paul?
In St. Paul, sometimes it's little. Oh, Teacher's Professional Day.
Oh, that's closed. How about West St.
How
Paul?
come Mr. Douglas isn't reading these and I am?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Even Paul Winchell has trouble.
In West St. Paul, school's 1 hour late, but I guess you'll have time for lunch.
Yeah, probably.
So you better read those.
Yeah. Oh, me?
Yeah, look in the West St. Paul pot.
West St. Paul pot, right here. It says this morning.
Send me some pot.
Yeah, we're having West St. Paul. No, we're having wiener. You guys are having wiener on your buns. Everybody bend over. Mashed potatoes, wedgeable, and some cherry pie with topping. You'll love it. It's good. I tell you what, why don't we just run over which schools are closed here for you? Yeah, Bloomington schools are closed, right?
You want to do all these right away now?
Yeah, let's do them now. All the kids are
Okay, Bloomington schools are closed.
Hey!
Breck School, Minneapolis. Chaska and Chanhassen, forget it. Everything's plugged up out there. Centennial, all schools are closed. Forest Lake, Moundsview, New Prague, Mound, Northfield, Minnesota, all closed up. Anybody down near there closed too. Prior Lake is closed. Robbinsdale is closed. Rosemont and Apple Valley is closed. Shakopee is closed. Stillwater School is closed. Bloomington Lutheran is closed. Trinity Lone Oak in Eagan, Minnesota. Closed. Yeah. Burnsville Public Schools are closed. St. Paul is closed today for Teacher Professional Day. North St. Paul, Maplewood, 622 closed. Teachers and cooks should stay home.
Stay home, you guys.
And in West St. Paul, 1 hour late.
West St. Paul.
Public and parochial. The buses are an hour late. Hey, wait, St. Paul, I think I just heard too that they're. Oh well, I'll forget it till I find out.
St. Paul's it's closed anyway.
I think so. Anoka and Hennepin District 11, I think it is, all closed. Anoka, Hennepin County Area Schools. Minnehaha Academy is closed. White Bear Lake, did I say that already?
Yeah.
They're closed, and the 2 parochial schools are closed, and there'll be more closed today, too.
Can you give me a list of those so I can read them in here, too?
No.
Down in? Give me a list,
You gotta hear them from me, kids. Jerry lies. Jerry is a liar and a cheat.
Well, I tell you what we ought to do, though, before we get out of here. We ought to take our weekly dog poll and find out how the dogs rated the lunches this week. You know, a lot of people say, hey, I wouldn't feed that stuff to my dog, man.
Got the dogs in there, Bohunk?
No, I think you got them in there. I do have some dogs in here. We do have the majority in there. Rex and Lady and Scooter and the rest of them.
Clarence, get that one off the tree there.
All right, have it. What do you dogs think of this stuff? Would you guys eat these menus this week? Did you like it? What do you say? Well, there it is for the dogs. The dogs aren't going to eat all the dogs. Wait, back. Dogs wouldn't eat it either. I'm sorry about that. Well, listen, girls, it's been a pleasure.
Hey, Jerry.
What, sweetheart?
Are you going to play that burping song
Yeah, I
again?
thought we'd roll that for you this morning, because Irma likes that, and so does the rest of the girls. Where is Helen this morning? I haven't even heard from her. Helen?
She's not wearing any shoes, Jerry, so she can't talk to you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right.
try.
There we go. That's a weak try. Better than nothing. Well, listen, girls.
I want to boogie.
All right, you guys can boogie.
Clarence, get out of the can.
Get out of the can and boogie, Clarence. Sorry.
Get it out.
Yeah. All right, you girls, you have a nice one, eh? Have a nice weekend.
We'll see you Monday, Jerry.
Okay, sweetheart, I love you. It was a lot of fun. Take care. Give me a hand with this door. Get out of here. Close the door.
I don't believe yeah. Go, 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 go,
Alright, down, baby. Down. Dr. Frankenfighter, get that thing out of here.
I say, where's the pie?
Oh, we like you. Oh, yes. You're my kind of people. I want to think of you as a blood brother.
Yeah, good idea. I'm glad I thought of that. Let's have a look in the bedroom, shall we?
Go, 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 go,
U100, WYOO, AM and FM stereo, Richfield. Hi, it's 7 o'clock. I'm Jerry St. James, the man who entertains more women in bed in one single morning than most men do in a whole lifetime.
What a very special time for me, as I remember what a night. Oh, what a night. You know I didn't even know her name, but I was never gonna be the same. What a lady, what a night.
Four Seasons there. That is all. What a night, December 1963. 7:03, 3 past the hour on the St. James and Douglas radio program with our entire cast and crew here this morning. Guido is here. Rex King is here. Julia Childlike will be along a little bit later on this morning, and everybody's here. No, here we go with this now. Oh, gee. Here we go.
Taxi, cab, taxi. Hey, my friend. Hey, it's me, my friend. Hey, it's the old veteran. Hey, it's the old vet, my friend. Hey, it's me. Hey, it's me.
Hello.
Hey, my friend. Let me just say, driving out there is El Bummo, my friend. El Bummo. It's called El Bummo.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's pretty hairy out there. Got what you call your snow drifts blocking the roads there, my friend, and everything. They got the snow plows out there. Hey, it's a good thing I got what's called them steel-belted, studded snow tires and some chains on my taxi there, my friend. If I didn't have that, the entire mass transit system of this great metropolitan city would come to a grinding halt.
Hey, all stop.
Hey, all of you layman motorists out there, you guys out there that just drives to and from work, and all you commuters out there.
Commuters.
Hey, you got to be extra careful there this morning. I understand you guys ain't got what you call your techniques, what you call your skills of learning there, what you call your driving skills. The old vet's got there, my friend.
Listen, I'm kind of busy.
Hey, as St. James would say, driving is the pits out there.
The pits, Listen, I'm really kind of busy.
Hey, my friend, just drop by and say, hey, my friend, hey,
it's cold out there,
It is so cold also out there. What is it, about 16, 17
degrees right now.
Hey, you'll freeze your buns off, my friend. Freeze your buns off. You know what I mean, buns? You know what I mean? Huh?
Yeah. I know what you mean. When you get out of here, I'm very busy this morning.
Yesterday we had a horrible experience, my friend. I was driving downtown in my taxi there. It's called driving downtown. And hey, I seen on the street corner this little boy standing there. Yeah. And there's these two grown men, and they's fighting, my friend.
Two grown men fighting in front of this kid?
Beating the snot out of each other. This little boy is standing there, and he's crying, he's yelling, Daddy, stop it. Daddy, stop it.
Oh, no.
So I stop my taxi, and I jump out there, my friend, and I run over to the corner where the little kid is standing there. You know what I mean? Where he's standing there.
Yeah, I know.
And I says to him, hey, little boy, that's all right. Yeah. I separates the two guys that was fighting there, and I holds them off from each other. They holds them off, and they's yelling and everything. I says, little boy, okay, now, which one of these guys is your father? And he says to me, I don't know. That's what they're fighting about.
Well, you get out of here.
You over there, young man.
Yes, may I help you?
Well, I certainly hope so. My name is Granny, and I come over here to Twin City Honda in St. Paul to talk to you about a sickle.
Well, Granny, I'm sure glad you stopped in. Who did you have in mind for the motorcycle?
U100. Well, it's for my son, Rollo. He's 42 years old, and I think you ought to have him a sickle. But I wanted to ask you something about these Hondas. Are these things dangerous?
Well, I'll tell you, Granny, they're only as dangerous as the driver. And that's why we here at Twin City Honda like to teach the new riders how to ride safely before they take the motorcycle out.
Say, that sounds just wonderful. I wouldn't want to lose anybody else in the family. I lost the mister, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Was it a heart attack?
No, he went to one of them saunas, you know, and he just strolled in there and he was laying down peaceful. One of them pretty girls was rubbing on him, and his light went out right there on the table. Turned hard as a carp. You know what I mean?
Granny's favorite Honda dealers are in Minneapolis, Town & Country Honda, 6225 Lindale Avenue South, and in St. Paul, Twin City Honda, 1437 University Avenue. Stop in and tell them Granny sent you.
Out of the music here.
Holy mackerel, Andy.
Here comes Susie Snowflake. Da, 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 da.
Blake is standing right behind me. And
J. Paul Black. Blake. Huh? He's standing right there?
Right behind me. And without even thinking, I say, holy mackerel, Andy. Slap my mouth.
Hey, watch it.
I know.
Watch it. Holy
Ethnic
mackerel.
humor is out. We learned that yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We sure had fun Wednesday, though, didn't we?
He's come along good on his book, though.
What book is that?
White Like Me.
Ask her how he likes it in Cleveland.
How's Cleveland?
Lord, what the hell am I doing in Cleveland? Oh, my goodness. Do you remember that? Did you have a cartoon when you were a kid used to watch called Susie Snowflake?
Here comes Susie Snowflake. Da, 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 da.
You remember that?
No.
Oh. I just thought that would be appropriate if I sang a few bars of that this morning, but if you don't know it, forget it. Hey.
Yeah, really.
So anyway, what's going on here? Oh, we must have some nudes in there. And
we do.
We have...
I wish we had some nudes in here.
Yeah. Well, if we all get snowed in, maybe we can arrange something.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the school closings again?
Sure will,
Those are the most important things this morning.
All right.
Yes. So anyway, what's new?
I know I'm missing some kids, so be patient.
I miss my sister. I haven't seen her in about 2 years.
It's 16 degrees in the Twin Cities. It's 9 minutes past 7. A late winter storm is sweeping through southern and eastern Minnesota this morning, but it was expected to end around noon today. 4 to 10 inches of snow fell overnight, but main roads in Minnesota, they say, are open this morning.
I always thought what would happen if all 4 or 5 inches fell at once. Just boom! Wouldn't that be great? Boom! And all of a sudden there's 5 inches of snow on everything. People will be dying and throwing up, running around naked.
You're crazy.
I always thought of that.
The storm covered eastern South Dakota, northwestern Iowa, most of Wisconsin, and abandoned Minnesota from the southwest to the northeast, which received the heaviest amounts of snow. Big deal.
Hey, he's got a dog in his truck.
Who that?
Oh, far out. The guy that's plowing our thing, he's got a dog in there. Hello?
The forecast
Send
for
him in
tonight
here.
says mostly clear skies and lows of 9 below in the north, around 15 in the south.
Ruff.
Not
What's
gonna
his
be
name?
too bad.
Fred? Ralph?
Was
Bozo.
he waving at you?
Oh, yeah. He's wonderful.
In other
He's
big
just sitting
news...
there like a regular person. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting?
No. Turn your mic off, will you?
I'm sorry.
A bill reducing the penalty for possession of a small amount of wacky tobacco has made it through the state Senate. I don't believe it.
Our state Senate?
Yeah, our state, in Minnesota.
What's wrong with those guys?
And is headed for the desk of Governor Wendy Anderson. Hey, Gov, come on, man. Hey. The legislation is considered a move to decriminalize marijuana-related charges, and is a result of a House-Senate conference committee. A spokesman in the governor's office says Anderson has not decided if he will sign the bill or not. Hey, come on, Wendy.
Oh, man, come on, Wendy. Sign the bill, man.
Michigan Congressman Philip Roop, or Rupee, whatever his name is, plans to introduce legislation which would require a reserve mining company to pay the filtration costs for removing asbestos fibers from Lake Superior water.
Hi, dog.
He says the taxpayer should not have to pay for what he termed to clean up reserve's mess.
Yeah. What lake is that that they're dumping that into?
You know, Lake Superior.
That's a bummer. Last summer I went scum diving there. 2, 3.
Attorney General Warren Spana says the St. Louis County Board may not create an office of county administrator. That's big.
Yeah.
2 government officials will leave the Bangladesh capital of Dhaka for the rainforest tomorrow, armed with a tranquilizer gun. Now, don't get upset, will you, St. James? They're going to hunt a man-eating Bengal tiger.
That's right, as long as they
with
get
a tranquilizer gun. Now,
that's
just
fine.
be cool, will you?
I'm
They're
cool
not going
about
to kill him.
tranquilizer guns.
You know what this tiger did, though?
What did he do?
He has already chewed up and killed 33 persons. Huh. He must be on some kind of drugs or something. Yeah. Reno figures the Great Nevada Paper Chain is its ticket into the Guinness Book of World Records.
I hope so.
Yes, residents of the Reno area worked for more than a month, stapling strips of paper into links to form a chain which was assembled in a motel. Finally, the big moment arrived, and those in charge began measuring. 9 hours and 27 minutes later, they had the answer. The paper chain is 19.9 miles long. So what does one do with a paper chain almost 20 miles long?
I have a few suggestions.
It's going to be sold.
Sold?
To be used at a paper kinky party. That's right.
A paper kinky
U100
party.
weather, and then the school closings don't go away here. U100 weather, traveler's advisory early today, partial clearing this afternoon, snow ending this forenoon, clear and cold tonight, partly cloudy, warmer tomorrow, rather. High today near 20, low tonight 10 above, high tomorrow mid-20s, 16 degrees right now. Michael J. Douglas with Jerry St. James, who's just waiting for all fans to come in here and stand around the control room and talk to him today. Bloomington schools are closed today.
Yay.
Bloomington schools closed. Breck in Minneapolis closed.
Yay.
Chaska and Chanhassen closed. All these are closed. Centennial and all the schools up there. Forest Lake, Mounds View, New Prague, Mound, Northfield, Prior Lake, Robbinsdale, Rosemont, Apple Valley. Shakopee is closed, Stillwater closed, Bloomington Lincoln is closed, Bloomington Lutheran, Trinity, Lone Oak, and Egan is also closed, Burnsville Public Schools are closed, St. Paul Schools closed for Professional Day, of course, North St. Paul, Maplewood District 622 closed, teachers and cooks should stay home, it says. Well, why not? There's going to be nobody else here. West St. Paul, Public and Parochial, 1 hour late, the buses will be. Anoka Hennepin County District is closed, Minnehaha Academy is closed, Buffalo, Minnesota schools closed, Centennial and Circle Pines closed, Eden Prairie, also Golden Valley, Lakeville, Roseville, St. Francis, and Spring Lake Park. White Bear Lake also, and the parochial schools up there. We don't have anything in on Richfield yet. If any of you teachers out there from Richfield are listening, give us a call, will you? We've had all kinds of people calling up saying, is Richfield closed? We don't know yet. It's as honest as that.
So
call us up if you know.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay. Hey, did you watch TV last night?
I watched Carson last night. I didn't do that, but it was
matey,
good.
my name's Long John Silver.
Didn't you watch the movie?
What movie?
The movie. It was, what do you call it thing? Not kidnap. Robert Louis Stevens, not the kidnap thing. Yeah, I guess it was
Treasure
Island.
Arr, matey, Treasure Ireland, arr.
Wasn't that great? Did you watch that?
You're not going to pitch my dupa, are you, pirate?
No, matey, I'm going to send you to Davy Jones' locker.
Hey, that was a great, that was one of my favorite movies of all time about those pirates and stuff.
Well, that's your problem.
There was a Polish pirate in that movie. Did you see?
You're kidding.
You know how you tell a Polish pirate?
How does one tell a Polish pirate?
He has a patch over both eyes.
Hey, what? Hey.
enjoyed that myself.
Drank till my eyes were red, hit Playboy neath my bed, slicked my D8 for the dance. When you dance, back when my hair was short, I met some friends in court for stealing hubcaps from cars, chain smoking under the stars, played all night pinball in bars and dreamed about love. We were experts on love. We talked our way all around it. And even if we had found it, we couldn't respond. Slowly I changed my ways, college and long hair days, seeing 3 concerts a week. And honest to God, hippie freak, too busy eating to speak, except about love. We held rallies for love, but no one knew what they stood for. How many months were they good for? The meaning is gone. Soon when my hair is short, I'll make a full report of how I came back alive, and what it takes to survive, wringing the truth out of jive. I'll tell you of love, more than ever it's love. No lack of faith undermines it, 'cause it's the hope that we'll find it that makes us go on. When my hair was short,
U100 with Gun Hill Road there, back when my hairs was short, from the summer of 1973. Oh, it was a good record. I loved it. 7:16, 16 past the hour. Michael J has school closings for you guys coming up in scant seconds here, all right? 16 degrees outside. Very bad, hazardous driving today. If you have to go out, leave maybe a half hour or 40 minutes early, because the back roads, and when I say back roads, I mean like Cliff and Cedar. Anything except 35W is a back road today. They're really in bad shape, no kidding. So take it easy and leave a little early. Rex King, the world's only singing weatherman, brought to you by Shock Electronics, is next.
The Twin Cities responds to Magnum 100.
Terrific. It was an outstanding system. We could tell from the beginning.
The Magnum 100 sounded really clear and really good.
I found that I could hook up a lot of things to it, like 2 tape players and a turntable. That's what I'm looking for.
You got a good receiver that has pretty good power, and the speakers are 3-way speakers, so that if you ever do want to get a larger receiver, they'll be able to handle the power.
My sister, my friend, and myself, we put it together. It was really easy.
Magnum 100. Bright, clear, powerful sound at an unbelievable price.
Everybody likes it that comes over.
If my friends are looking for a stereo, I'll recommend a Magnum 100.
Come to Shock. Hear what you've been missing. The Magnum 100 stereo system. Now just $259 at all Shock Electronics stores.
Well, as we say every morning, you want a shock? Here it is. Standing here this morning in a complete snowmobiling suit and a pair of oversized snowmobile boots, a very big hat. It's one of those leather hats, you know, with the pull-down ear flaps and the flap over the forehead, because this is definitely bad weather today. Believe it or not, a mug of Grain Belt beer with a cinnamon stick in it this morning in one hand and his guitar in the other. Ladies and gentlemen, a Twin Cities legend. Can we have a nice warm round of applause, please, for the world's only singing weatherman, Rex King is here. Hey! I'm a radio, buddy, is on the radio line. Hey, Goldern, look at this here. Rick done restrung my guitar for me. Listen, we got all 5 strings on here. Goldern kid done tuned it, though. Wait a minute, I'll have to fix this up here. All right, I'll
play with this. Hang on here. Anyway, here I am this morning, Radio Rangers, Rex King, the world's only singing weatherman. Brought to you this morning, as always, by my friends and my sponsors, the fine folks over to Shock Electronics this morning. Yes, indeed, Shock Electronics. If you want anything to do with audio, headphones, or CB equipment, tape players for your car, or maybe something wonderful for your house or your apartment there, like the Magnum 100 and the Magnum 450, you go on over there to Shock Electronics and they'll fix you up. At Shock Electronics with 12 Twin Cities locations. Could I get a hand for Shock Electronics this morning? All right, here I am this morning fixing to sing the U100 Freeze Your Fondunes Weber from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and the Twin Cities. And of course, that includes my dear all-American anti-communist hometown of Fridley. Fridley, Minnesota, garden spot in the Midwest. Yes, indeed. Well, gall darn, it's just terrible out there this morning, Radio Rangers. Those gall darn snow, why'd you why? A lot of people have been asking me lately, because don't you know, my wedding anniversary is coming up soon. People have been asking me, they've been saying, Rex, how come you and your wife have been able to stay together low these nearly now on to 25 years and still be in love and happy and everything? And I told them, I says, me and my wife made a promise when we got married. If we ever had a fight, we'd always kiss and make up before we go to bed. This Sunday, we'll have been awake for 3 weeks straight. Hold on here. Travelers advisory early today with partial clearing this afternoon and snow ending before this evening. You know what my wife done yesterday, Radio Rangers? I've been teaching her a little bit about the game of golf, don't you know? You know what she done yesterday? She goed out and bought herself a set of Arnold Palmer golf clubs. Yeah, got the bag and all the clubs and everything, come home with them and showed me. She says if she buys Arnold Palmer golf clubs, they'll improve her golf game. Well, if that's true, I'm going out and buy her a pair of Linda Lovelace underwear. Hang on. Clear and cold tonight, partly cloudy and warmer through tomorrow. God darn, hope the airport ain't shut down here. I hope not. I like airplanes. I enjoy riding. I ride on airplane every time I can. I love them. Up there above the clouds and everything is so pretty. But them in-flight movies they got. You ever been on there where you seen a moving picture on there? I won't tell you, them in-flight movies is downright dangerous. I was watching one time and there was an intermission. Almost killed myself. I got up and went outside for a cigarette. High today near 20 with a low tonight near 10 degrees above zero. Yeah, if I'm a little tired today, Radio Rangers, you're gonna have to pardon me. I ain't been sleeping too good lately. Yeah, I got what you call insomnia. Is that what they call it there? I called my doctor. You know my doctor prescribed for insomnia? Sex. Yes, indeed. He prescribed sex for insomnia. I ain't getting any more sleep, but I sure am having a hell of a lot more fun staying awake. Let me get on out of here now. Let me get on out of here. 16 degrees in the Twin Cities, 15 degrees in the suburbs, and it's 73 in Fridley. Yes, indeed. Speaking of Fridley, I got over to one of my favorite bars there yesterday, don't you know? I knew it was going to snow. I wanted to stock up on grain belt. And I'm sitting up there at the bar having me a cold, chilly one. One of my buddies is sitting next to me, and you know how guys get when they has a couple of grain belts, they get all crazy and start talking about women and fine dunes and everything. This buddy of mine, he leans over to me, says, hey, Rex. I says, yeah. He says, do you smoke after sex? I told him, I said, geez, I don't know. I never looked.
I don't believe it. Lord, don't bring me down. Just to see what you can get. And honey, get your breakfast in bed. And honey, oh, you drive me out my head.
With the Bay City Boopers, that is called Monty Holly. 725 on the St. James and Douglas radio program. Ivan tells us this morning that 35W going into Minneapolis from out here in Egan is really bad news. Just backed up and really a bummer. And I guess most other highways and byways are like that too. It's really bad driving today. Why don't you call a boss and say, hey, I'm going to be an hour late or something. Don't get on 35W. If you're in there now, you're in for just really bad time. It's really the pits out there. I tell you what we'll do, though. If you happen to be on 35W and you're stuck in that and you got some people in the car, should we have a carpool game? All right, tell you what, we will have another world-famous St. James carpool game coming up next.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Hi, I'm the Kennedy & Cohen Turkey. Right now, I'm down at a brand-new audio store in town called Stereo Buys. You see, Stereo Buys just purchased all the audio components from the bankrupt Minnesota Kennedy & Cohen stores. This place is stacked to the rafters with Fisher and Pioneer audio components at unbelievably cheap prices. And just because this stuff is cheap doesn't mean it's no good. You see, Stereo Buys knows how to buy right. They got all these Fisher and Pioneer components cheap from the bankrupt Kennedy & Cohen, and now they're passing the savings on to you. For example, Pioneer receivers started under $125. Fisher speakers are selling for less than half price. You can save more than you spend, Gobble. And Stereo Buys has all sorts of other good stereo buys, like the largest selection of used gear in the Midwest. All new Dynaco amplifiers and tuners in stock are 20% off. Name brand digital clock radios for only $28. So if you're looking for a terrific deal on audio equipment, CB radios, or just...
Another day in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. Another day in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. People talking, really smiling. A man plays guitar and singing for a song. I've been waiting such a long time. Slow motion riders drive the colors of the day. A blind man still can tell stories in some way. Listen, children, all night long, all night long. Funny days in the park, every day's the 4th of July. Funny days in the park, every day's the 4th of July. People reaching, people touching, a real celebration. Waiting for a song.
Saturday in the park on the radio this morning. We'll get an official time check from Moose here quickly. Thanks, Moose. 29 in front of 8 o'clock. Michael J. in Sports is next with an update on school closings. And this morning, of course, since it's Friday, Julia Childlike will be in here a little bit later on this morning. This morning, Julia Childlike is making U100 morning show meatloaf. It's going to be big. Yeah, that comes up in a little bit. Hang on.
Midland Records, the upper-level record stores, invite you to the grand opening of their new store in the Eden Prairie Shopping Center. Midland Records has built their fine reputation as the record stores with you in mind, with everyday low prices and the kind of good people that really know music and can help you find the records you want. To celebrate Midland Records' new store in the upper level of the Eden Prairie Center, they put some of the best new albums on sale at the special low price of $4.76. Come in and check it out. The best of the Eagles on Elektra. And don't miss Bette Midler's songs for A New Depression. Or the hot new group, Wingin' a Prayer on Atlantic. All these fine new LPs are only $4.76 during the grand opening sale at Midland Records, the upper-level record store in the Eden Prairie Center. Price is also good at Midland Records store in the Maplewood Mall. So stop in and get acquainted with the record stores that have you in mind. Midland Records, the upper-level record stores in the Maplewood Mall, and now in Eden Prairie Center.
Let's pick a pack from the juicy fruit tree, cause the flavor's so good. You gotta get some.
Just pick a pack and you'll see. What a happy feeling.
Juicy fruit.
What a happy flavor.
Open a pack of juicy fruit gum. Chew it and let all the flavor come through. Pick a bright yellow pack of juicy fruit gum. Let it all happen to you.
Hey!
It'll make you smile.
What a happy feeling.
Pick a yellow pack.
What a happy flavor.
Brighten up your day.
Cause it's so delicious.
Brighten up your day. Chewing juicy fruit.
Let's steal a pack of juicy fruit gum.
Of juicy fruit gum.
Let's steal a pack. Hey, wait, hold it, wait. It's a good day for washing your shorts, and it's a good day for reading the sports.
It's the dumbest song in the world.
Big Minnesota sports, Olympic sports, snow sports.
Bemidji and Richfield.
Bemidji sports.
Grand Rapids
Hockey
against Hill Murray.
sports, CIA sports.
NIAA swimming.
Animal sports.
Minnesota
Senior
Campus
citizen
newspaper.
Sports, sex sports.
University of Minnesota basketball.
Sports,
Michigan's the
sports.
favorite in the Big Ten.
If it's sports, it's here.
Minnesota State High School swimming.
Sports.
That's it for the sports. Goodbye.
Bye.
Let me back on.
Hey, we got coffee cake in here. Do you have any of this?
I don't want any.
We don't want any.
No.
It's very good.
But the woman looked too kinky who brought it in.
I know. One woman. Yeah. She went away before we could do anything about it.
She's a sweetheart.
Oh, look,
we
Gretchen.
love her.
I know she's listening. Gretchen.
Hey, Gretchen, baby.
Gretchen, you're a sweetheart. You just left too long ago. She's a nice lady, though. There's a good coffee cake. I think it's Sarah Lee. She can what?
Come out and help me on farm any old time.
Yeah. Why don't you come on out and help us with the show somewhere, Gretchen?
Next week, though, the old lady's going to be gone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's she going?
None of your business.
Come on over to my place for a week. Anyway, foot sports.
It's 16 degrees, first of all. Driving sports. It's really terrible. It really is. Like 494 is pretty well open, 35W is open, but the ramps, see, are plugged up. Some ramps you cannot get on or off the freeway, so you can't get there from here. So be really cool out there. There's a snowplow stuck on the northbound lane of 35W where it whips around it across town. It's bad everywhere.
Everybody
so what are we gonna
stay
do?
home today.
Yeah, why not? Really. 16 degrees, 25 minutes before 8. First, Bemidji faces Richfield, and defending champ Grand Rapids goes against Hill Murray tonight in the semifinals of the Minnesota State High School hockey tourney at the St. Paul Civic Center. In the opening rounds yesterday, Bemidji downed Henry Sibley 4-3. Richfield edged previously unbeaten Mounds View 4-3. Defending champ Grand Rapids outlasted Bloomington Kennedy 2-1, and Hill Murray defeated Minneapolis Southwest 5-4 in overtime. In consolation games this afternoon, Henry Sibley faces Mounds View, and Southwest takes on Bloomington Kennedy. Let's see. University of Minnesota campus newspaper reports that hearings on alleged violations of NCAA rules have been set for Minnesota basketball players Phil Saunders and Dave Winey. Is that right, Jay?
Who?
Winey, is that right?
How you spell
or is it Winnie?
How you spell it?
W-I-N-E-Y.
Winey.
Yeah. Minnesota Daily says Saunders, a junior guard, will appear before the University Campus Committee on Student Behavior March 9th, and Winey, a sophomore forward, will appear March 18th. The Behavior Committee already is scheduled to hold a hearing on Star Center Michael Thompson, March 12th. Who cares about the dates? University of Minnesota basketball team will be aiming for a 500 Big Ten record tomorrow when it plays at Purdue in the conference final for both teams. The Gophers are 8-9, while the Boilermakers are 10-7. The University of Minnesota hockey team winds up its Western Collegiate Hockey Association regular season this weekend. Gophers play the University of North Dakota tonight and tomorrow night in Grand Forks, right next to Grand Spoon. Michigan's the favorite in the Big Ten 66th Annual Indoor Track Championships at Camp Randall Memorial Sports Center in Madison, Wisconsin, today and tomorrow. Enough said. Minnesota State High School Swimming Championships are being held today and tomorrow at the University of Minnesota's Cook Hall Pool, Minneapolis. Diving preliminaries begin at 10 this morning, with swimming preliminaries starting at 2 this afternoon. Two-time defending champ Hopkins Eisenhower is the favorite. Minnesota North Stars are idle tonight, but take on the Penguins tomorrow night in a National Hockey League contest in Pittsburgh.
Penguins
the
are my
two teams
favorite.
meet Tuesday night
I love them.
at Met Sports Center. And
Can
the
we get a penguin?
Will you shut up?
I like penguins.
The Penguins came out on top 6-2. The Minnesota Gophers. I can't read this when you're quacking.
Can't help it. I like penguins.
The Minnesota goals in that game were scored by veteran Bill Goldsworthy and rookie Steven Jensen. Hi, Steve.
Hey,
A Plymouth, Minnesotan native who signed with the North Stars last week. Thanks, Jake Paul. He held up my sports here so I could read it.
He held up your shorts. What's going on?
Finally, in Guinness Book of World Records sports, the longest fingernails on record were reported from Shanghai in 1910. In the case of a Chinese priest who took 27 years to achieve his nails, they got 22 3/4 inches in length.
The devil, you
But
say.
probably the longest nails now grown, or that were grown, I'm sorry to say, are those of Ramesh Sharma of Delhi, India. It's hard to read these. Of Delhi, India, whose nails on his left hand went to 52 1/2 inches. This is right out of the Guinness Book of World Records. 52 1/2 inches after 10 years of growth. I'm sorry to say, Ramesh Sharma of Delhi, India, no longer with us.
What happened?
Well, he couldn't help himself one day. The company had gone home. His wife wasn't looking. He went to pick his nose and he killed himself.
More sports. More sports.
More sports?
More sports.
Bloomington 58, Mechanic Arts 40.
Imagine trying to buy gloves.
Thanks a lot. U100 weather. Travelers advisory early today. Partial clearing this afternoon. Snow ending this forenoon. Has it ended yet? You got a window in there. Does the snow quit blowing down?
I can't see. There's too much snow coming down.
Oh, all right.
No, I think it's good. The sun is out.
Has it?
He's out there shoveling snow with his
I don't have a
father.
window here, so I'm going to X that part of the forecast.
Okay.
Clear and cold tonight, partly cloudy and warmer tomorrow. High today near 20, low tonight 10 above. High tomorrow in the mid-20s. 16 right now. Be careful out there. It's really rough driving. Michael J. Jerry St. James.
I may have told you this already, but today is the actual day.
Might as well tell me again. You tell all the other jokes a million times.
They like it once, they'll love it twice.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, today is the actual day. I mentioned this about 3 months ago to you, but today is the actual day, March 5th of 1943.
Is today March 5th?
Yes, it is. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Of 1943, Adolf Hitler went to a soothsayer, a fortune teller, a palm reader.
Yeah.
You know, and he's sitting there talking to her.
He's dead long enough now. I suppose he's funny.
Yeah, you can talk about it. Hey, you know. Anyway, he was talking to his palm reader, and he said, tell me my future. And she's looking in his palm there, it was all dirty and everything. And he said, I have to know, I got a big war going on here. I have to know, when am I going to die? And the palm reader said, you will die on a Jewish holiday.
Oh, no.
Hitler says, how do you know it's going to be a Jewish holiday when I die? She says, any day you die will be a Jewish holiday. A true story right here. U100 is 7:43, 17 in front of the hour. Jerry St. James and Michael J. alive and well on the inside of your radio peeking out here this morning. 16 degrees on the outside. Julia Childlike will be along here in about 20 minutes. This morning, Julia is making U100 morning show meatballs. That'll be on the radio here, certainly. Also, this morning, what else do we got? Oh, we got problems this morning. Yeah, 35W going into Minneapolis is the absolute worst. It is the pits. It is a snort. Do not take that road. Stay home, everybody. No, it's really very bad. We got tie-ups all over the place this morning. Traffic is a bummer. Watch it.
I've just closed my eyes again. Climbed aboard the Dreamweaver train. Trying to take away my worries of today. And leave tomorrow behind. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Fly me high through the starry skies, maybe to an astral plane. Cross the highways of fantasy. Help me to forget today's pain. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Though the dawn may be coming soon, there still may be some time. Fly me away to the bright side of the moon. Meet me on the other side. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light.
U100, that's Gary Wright and Dreamweaver. 7:47, 13 in front of 8 o'clock on the St. James and Douglas program. 16 freezer fine dunes degrees on the outside here. As always, we're on the radio this morning playing the hits while you're spraying your pits. And now, where's the duck? Where's my duck? That's, here we go. 7:47, and now from around the world, across the nation, and up your alley. Time for the Jerry St. James Hot Flash News of the morning. Brought to you this morning by the new station wagon used to carry dead hamburgers. It's called the Patty Hearse. The hamburgers are dead when they're in the thing. Okay. In the news there this morning, what can possibly be next? First, there were X-rated movies, then XX-rated movies, and now, believe it or not, there is a triple X-rated movie showing in the Twin Cities. With a rather unusual twist to it, though. The actors in the film are completely dressed for the entire picture, but the audience has to take their clothes off. With the emphasis these days on saving fuel and energy, the Polish automobile manufacturing company of Warsaw has come out now with a new car that has only 3 moving parts: the steering wheel and the 2 guys pushing. Mama. The fight for ratings among TV medical shows continues, and to no one's surprise, Marcus Welby, MD, still leads the pack. Last week's episode of Marcus Welby was a particularly exciting one for the regular viewers of that show, who were quite concerned when Dr. Welby ate his lunch during surgery and the patient died of Twinkie poisoning. That's stupid. Twinkie's such a great word. There still is some question on just who will be Gerald Ford's running mate when and if he captures the 1976 party nomination for the presidency. Most people don't think it'll be Nelson Rockefeller, though, and that includes Rockefeller himself. He seems to think Ford doesn't want him around anymore. Everything around the White House is named for some famous American, Rockefeller told reporters. There's the John F. Kennedy Dining Room, the Lyndon Baines Johnson Art Gallery, the Franklin Delano Roosevelt State Room. And, continued Rocky, I knew I was in trouble one day last month at a cabinet meeting when Secretary of State Kissinger excused himself to go to the Nelson Rockefeller urinal. Dick Martins, are you listening? A move is underway in Minnesota to revoke the law which closes bars on Election Day. The backers of the bill say it's dangerous to close the bars down. Last time we had an election for St. Paul mayor, 3 of the candidates got locked in. Finally, in the news here this morning, U100 sales manager Patrick signed on the dotted line. Rickard and his wife are getting set to celebrate their wedding anniversary soon, and the entire staff of U100 sends along our best wishes. Sometimes, though, you can't help wondering about Rickard's wife. Rickard recalls the night of their honeymoon when he left their hotel suite to go down to the lobby for some ice cubes. When he came back, he was surprised to find that his new bride was completely dressed with her hat and coat on. When he asked what she was doing, she said, "Well, you said when you got back with the ice we were going to go to town, so I
Hey, woman, you got the blues. Yes, you ain't got no one else.
News Radio Show. It is 7:53, 7 minutes in front of 8 o'clock. Stuck in traffic this morning on Highway 13, 494, and the backup on 35W heading into Minneapolis. Wherever you are, nice to have you along here as always on the radio program.
When you get your car serviced at your Ford or Lincoln Mercury dealer, you get a lot more than good work. We give you a commitment that if our repair work fails within 90 days or 4,000 miles of normal use, whichever comes first, we'll fix it again free of charge, including parts and labor. Now, that's not just for new cars. It's for any age car. We wouldn't be offering this limited warranty if we didn't have a lot of confidence in the Ford parts we sell and the work our technicians do. They're trained by Ford in what we believe is one of the best training programs in America, and that training is kept up by Ford instructors who conduct regularly scheduled seminars for our technicians all over the country. We specialize in Fords, Lincolns, and Mercurys, so when we fix your car, we get to the problem fast with the right tools and Ford parts made especially for your car. We figure if we make you happy with warranted service today, you'll make us happy by buying another car from us tomorrow. Your participating Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealers.
It happened in the Hollywood of the 30s, a time of legends and laughter, of fantasy and fun, and Gable and Lombard. Their love affair shocked the world, and then made it laugh, and then made it cry. James Brolin is Clark Gable. Jill Clayburgh is Carol Lombard. Gable and Lombard, from Universal Pictures, rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parents.
Gable and Lombard is now showing at the Cooper Theater in St. Louis Park.
Oh, my goodness. 5 minutes in front of 8. This is Jerry St. James along with Michael J. playing the hits while you're spraying your pits. Boy, do we ever need this morning, I'll tell you. If we have ever needed a traffic tranquilizer, today is the day. Here's one for this morning for you. Hall & Oates.
Baby hair with a woman's eyes. I can feel you watching him tonight. All alone with me, we're waiting for the sunlight. When I feel cold, you warm me. And when I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever. Like leaving, you know you can go, but why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you wanna be free, you know, all you got to do is say so. And when you feel cold, I warm you. And when you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever. I want you to smile for me,
U100, that is so darn pretty. I love it. Sarah Smile, that is Hall & Oates. Top of the bar to you, 7:58. If something's on your mind this morning, as always, it is a pleasure. My phone lines are open here at 452-3333. Whatever you happen to be doing around the house this morning, maybe you made it to the office already. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. This is Carole King. Come on.
Feeling the warmth as the flame grows higher. I think it's true that nothing is really new under the sun. Watching a new love grow.
WYOO, AM and FM stereo, Richfield. It's 8:01. Hi, this is Jerry St. James along with Michael J. This hour on the program, besides Julia and a bunch of other goodies here, we'll be discussing loneliness and ways to combat loneliness. For instance, if you are lonely, try taping prunes to your body and walking naked through an old folks' home.
Lying here with you feels as right as anything could be. Crazy, but it's true. We hardly know each other, and still I feel that I've known you for such a long time. You're incredible and so super fine. Still, you could have said no when I turned out the lights. Tried to make up excuses or put up a fight. You enjoy me, I'll enjoy you tonight. Till it's time to say goodbye. Let me stay here while the night stays long. Till it's time to say goodbye. And I'll be gone before the morning sun. We're two of a kind. We think we know what we are looking for. Memories unwind, reveal the sound of distant closing doors. We both played this game a few times before. I don't care if we win or lose anymore. It's just nice to have someone to tell troubles to. A genuine person, exactly like you. Come on, set me on fire. I'll know just what to do. Till it's time to say goodbye. Share each other like tomorrow never comes. Listen to me, baby, till it's time to say goodbye. Please don't ask me why. I must be moving on. Be moving on. Time to say goodbye. Please, yeah. I must be moving on.
What a rotten record. Why do we play that? It's 8:05, 5 past 8 on the St. James and Douglas Show. We got big doings this hour. Julia Childlike will be in here a little bit later on, in about 10 minutes, actually, with U100 morning show meatballs she'll be making this morning. That's big. Now we got Rex King will be back, and Guido is making a special guest appearance this morning. It's Friday, but he's here anyway.
That's absolutely correct.
That's
what does
right.
Fonz say? Hey,
Fonz says,
that's
hey.
me, the original Fonz. This is Guido. That's right, Mr.
yes,
St. James,
Guido,
coming
Guido,
up this
yes.
hour. Right there on the radio.
On
Where's
the
the
radio.
bell?
There
There
it
it is. Coming up this hour, we're going to have Guido on the radio with your very own personalized horoscope for several of you very lucky listeners.
Yes.
If you can make it through the snow to get to the telephone this morning, everybody hang on for Guido.
All righty, we'll do.
What's cooking around the world today? Ajax wants to know. Shish kebab and fried chicken, bottle of cheetah drink, rhubarb pie or crepe desserts. They're gonna mash the string. Well, it's not so hard to clean them up. Don't waste much time scrubbing. Get the cleanser better, stronger than whatever you got cooking. Ajax Cleanser, we're number one around the world. See what number one can do.
If you're still using Comet, you're not using the cleanser more people around the world use. Ajax Cleanser. Like millions here, you like Ajax too. Ajax cuts grease, and with its patented bleach system, bleaches out the toughest food stains faster than Comet. So get with number one and do an Ajax job on whatever you've got cooking.
Ajax Cleanser, we're number one around the world. See what number one can do. Ajax Cleanser, it's nice to know. Nice to know that you don't have to wait
Attention all you pretty teenage ladies. JCPenney's at Ridgedale is having a free Bonnie Bell makeup clinic and demo tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Yes, Bonnie Bell Beauty Consultants will show you the practical makeup techniques on your face. Remember, that's at Ridgedale's JCPenney's tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday only.
Oh, excuse me.
Shame.
Did I get any on you?
No.
I'm sorry.
Disgusting.
I didn't mean to. I was just munching on this cake that Gretchen brought us this morning, and I couldn't help it. What's the matter now?
I couldn't hear my headphones are going to heck again.
Again? Geez, that means we'll have to come into the same studio and stand here next to each other.
No thanks.
Are your hands clean?
No.
Well, anyway, does my partner have news for you?
He does.
Well, what's new?
It's 16 above in the Twin Cities. It's 8 minutes past 8.
Looking out the window, I can see blowing and drifting snow, seriously.
That is right, Jerry. A winter storm hit us here last night, dumped 6 to 8 inches or so of snow in southern and southeastern Minnesota. That's up and up to... Hey, don't touch me, you filthy creep. Everybody's goosing everybody today.
Everybody's goosing?
10 inches in the Wilmer and Marshall areas.
I like geese.
The light, fluffy snow and strong winds are reducing visibilities to zero in many southern and eastern areas. Here in the Twin Cities, be careful. The freeways are almost open. I mean, it's decent. You can get
35W is the pits.
Yeah, and the on and off ramps are really, really bad. There's a snowplow stuck on one of them I heard a while ago. Really?
That's pretty bad. That's like the doctor getting sick, you know.
That's right. City of Minneapolis today says a snow emergency will be declared beginning at 10 this morning. No parking allowed on snow emergency routes from 10 this morning till 10 tonight. Parking also is banned on north-south residential streets from 10 a.m. till 10 tonight. East-west Minneapolis streets will be plowed tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m.
What? So you and I we're going to get plowed tonight, aren't we?
Hey, man, let's get plowed.
Soviet Communist Party Congress has ended a 10-day meeting by reappointing all but one of the Politburo members. Party leader Leonid Brezhnev kept his job, but the agriculture minister was sacked.
You know, they're having the Pravda, the big newspaper over there, is running a contest for the best political joke.
You're kidding.
First prize is 20 years. First prize is 20 years.
Yeah.
2,
a large
3,
bomb
4.
exploded. I'm not going to be nice to you.
I'm trying.
A large bomb exploded this morning outside the Paris home of a former French interior minister. Police investigators said the device was, in his words, certainly meant to kill. One person was hurt. A new government report says it's going to be harder and more expensive than previously thought to make America energy independent. Primary reasons are lower than expected U.S. petroleum reserves and reductions in nuclear... Will you shut up? And lower... What was that? And reductions in nuclear power plant construction.
What's going on in there?
More than 200 CIA documents handed over to congressional investigators are lost. The chairman of the committee that had them suggests they are somewhere in the National Archives. But the head of the CIA says they disappeared while the committee still had them.
What is that?
I don't know.
I'll take a Tutti Frutti and a Banana Ripple. How do you get the truck in the newsroom?
Speaking of government secrets, California Senator Alan Cranston reports that on last count there were exactly 15,644 persons in the federal bureaucracy with the power to classify information and thus keep it from the public.
That's right.
Cranston says U.S. taxpayers are currently paying $750 million every year just to cover the salaries of these classifiers.
That's right.
He adds that to provide these persons with security clearances so they can stamp documents secret costs us an additional $350 million every stinking year.
That's right. What I have did is I have conducted a survey to find out just how many secrets is being kept from the American people, and I have found out the exact number of secrets being kept.
How many?
I ain't telling. It's a secret.
University of Notre Dame biology professor says stories buzzing around about South American killer bees headed for the United States are a lot of...
Hoo-yah!
Dr. Harold Ish says sensational... That's his name, Ish.
Ish.
Yeah, I know a guy named Ivan Ish lives up at Tanner's Lake. He says sensational reports... That's right. Of vicious Brazil-based African killer bees moving north are caused mostly by...
Vicious Brazil bees.
That's right.
North.
Caused mostly by Brazilians who discovered for the first time that the foreign bees have stingers. Because, see, bees in Brazil have no stingers. They're stingless.
God.
That's right. That's why they're all upset down there.
Are they coming up here?
No, that's what he said. Sure, some of them are heading this way, but it's no big deal. They just sting like any other bee.
I like bees.
Yeah. You're nuts. A United Nations report, finally, believe it or crime, it says the world's population will double in 36 years if births continue at the present pace. The report says the world population swelled by 72 million between 1973 and mid-74, raising the total population to nearly 4 billion.
The devil, you...
If it keeps up like this, we'll have to start circulating pictures of Jerry St. James naked from the waist up. That ought to cool both sexes, said a UN spokesperson. U100 weather. Man looks like he's in a gorilla suit when he takes his shirt off.
We could just show him the pictures of you and me on the sofa.
Oh, come on. Leave my reputation alone.
I'm going to ruin you. Do you hear me?
I am the picker. You are the picky. Remember that.
Picky.
U100 weather.
Picky,
Travelers
picky.
advisory early today. Partial clearing this afternoon with snow ending this forenoon. Clear and cold tonight. Partly cloudy
forenoon, baby.
and warmer tomorrow. High today near 20. Low tonight 10 above. High tomorrow in the mid-20s. 16 right now. Michael J. Douglas with Jerry St. James. No more school closings. You know why?
Why?
Because if you don't know by now, that's your tough bean.
That's telling him.
Yeah.
I don't know if the boss is going to make it in today.
I suppose not.
He's probably at home. You know, he's a very athletic person. He's working on organizing the 2nd annual midget bowling tournament.
I'll be darned.
And it's supposed to happen next weekend. They had one last year. Were you there for that?
The first annual midget bowling tournament?
The first annual midget bowling tournament was held at a bowling alley in Richfield. They did have some problems, though.
Hi, little lady. What?
Well, by the time the ball got halfway down the alley, all the midgets ran away.
That's not nice.
Was an open book. You used to say, little let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. But if this ever-changing world in which we're living makes you give in and cry, say live and let die.
Snyder.
Oh, he's got that in
a
his
generous helping of blue humor.
We got that.
One pair of dirty old farm overalls.
Same ones every day.
One clean turtleneck sweater.
Thank you.
And 2 pairs of boots. One clean and 1 pair covered with cow hooya. Hello then, ladies. Combine.
What do we do?
Combine.
Wait a minute. What is that again?
Combine. I said combine
All
these
right,
ingredients
combine
and
these
bake in a 100-degree oven.
Because it's U100.
And there you have it, ladies. U100 morning show meatballs. However,
what's the matter?
You shall notice when eating these, ladies, that U100 morning show meatballs will make you have a sudden urge to take a nap in a bush with no butts about it. And U100 morning show meatballs will also scare the daylights out of your competition and cause protests from fanatics all over the Twin Cities. However, you'll find your ratings do rather well.
I think so.
Well, that's it, ladies, for Julia. Goodbye, Mr. Douglas. And any time you'd like to come up, Mr. Douglas, perhaps if you butter my buns, I'll stuff your Suzettes. How's that?
Come on.
By the way, ladies, I understand, Mr. Douglas, you've been reading stories on the radio about candy pants. Is that true? The latest thing is candy pants?
That's right.
Well, I'm going to market a new product.
What is it?
Poppy seed pants.
Poppy seed
Yes,
pants.
poppy seed pants. They're for girls with small buns.
Oh, jeez.
It's been a pleasure, gentlemen, a real pleasure
It
working
has,
with
Julie.
you. Goodbye, Mr. St. James,
Yes.
and goodbye, Mr. Douglas. Do keep in touch. Goodbye, ladies.
So long,
goodbye,
Julie. Here she
goodbye.
goes. Take care, sweetheart. Close the door behind you.